All right, guys, welcome to the Unfiltered Podcast, man, the realest podcast in the fucking world. We got fucking 9 lovely ladies with us today. It's going to be a fucking amazing show. Let's get it.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynch to the conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever.
On this beautiful fucking Friday. Oh my god, I'm ready to get with the new setup, the new ladies, all that. Before we get into the show though, guys, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live. Also, guys, join the Discord. In the Discord, you get all the behind the scenes footage, all the strippers, the P stars, the OnlyFans girl fighting, all that good shit that y'all want to see. It's basically in the Discord. So go join the Discord. Repo just updated it, so it's a fucking amazing finally. We didn't have a producer that, wanted to put work in, but we do, and it's making our lives very much easier. Also, guys, in the Discord, you could drop us topic suggestions and videos to react to. And if you didn't know, if we hit 50K subscribers by June 10th on YouTube, we're going to be choosing 10 of y'all from the Discord and come on a cruise with us. It's going to be me, Josh, Eric, and Spence. It's the Virgin Cruise, so no kids allowed. Guys, also, if you want to become a member, you have to do it on desktop. It's at the bottom right. Hit the cash symbol. And when you get become a member, you get certain perks. The top perks, you get secret messages with us. You get our number so you can do business with us. You also get percentage off merch, and you get all the emotes of all the girls that we kicked off.
Yeah, man, 100%. Also, shout out to the fucking chat, man. We love you guys. All right. We see you guys already coming in here. Ladies, please make sure we don't read the chat, okay? Special shout out to my boy Dom for working on the Clips channel. That channel is probably one of the fastest growing channels that I've seen. It's crazy.
That shit catching up to us.
All the hard work that he's put in, man. We appreciate you so much, Dom. So much love to everybody on the team, bro. Jules, Repo, Ethan, all of you guys, man. Basil. It's really cool, man, to see like what we've done in 3 months and the setup. Thank you to the ladies for showing up. This is like the last show that you guys will see with this setup, like I said earlier. And it's just really cool to see like us go out like that. You know what I mean?
And it would have been.
Yeah. If we reach 50K by June 10th, guys, we will be throwing a party for you guys. I'll take $15,000 on my own money. That's $15,000. Okay. I promise to let us party. Okay. Not no cheap shit. Yeah, man. Let's give a quick shout out to our sponsor real quick. Go ahead.
Yeah, shout out to Dr. Kish. She's a board-certified family medical physician. If you sign up to be a member of the YouTube channel, you can message him for free medical recommendations. All his links will be in the description.
Okay, real cool. And also for the people that are interested in buying merch. So as you can see, I have the brand new merch on with the Unfiltered at the front, the logo in the back. My boy here has the first original one, the logo in the front. We have them in black and white, and then we have the shirts as well. We have the girl crop hoodies. We have the hats that are being worked on. We have a whole bunch of shit, bro, even gym shit. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure that you guys hit us up on the DMs. Jules is still working on the fucking on the website, okay? Okay, cool. So we're gonna get started with the nighttime show. We'll let the ladies introduce themselves. You know what? This time we'll start off with her.
Yeah, and then work our way down.
Yep, all the way down. So,
can I get your name, age, and what you do for a living?
My name's Gia. I'm 21, and I go to school right now.
For what?
I'm just in like technical school.
Okay, what school you go to?
South Dade.
Okay, shout out to you. Do
All
they
right.
not have like majors in technical school?
Yes, but I'm just doing my first degree. I forgot what it's called.
Okay.
Your AA?
Yeah, that thing.
All right, shout out to you.
Okay. Wait, you didn't know what you were going to school for?
I'm just going to school.
She's like, I'm just going, bro.
she's
Like I
just-
wake up and
Listen, I appreciate you going to school.
She's
Okay?
like, I got nothing else to do.
I'm
Fuck, I go to
trying.
school.
I'm trying.
All right, cool. What about you over there? Go ahead.
My name is Dina. I am old as fuck. and I am a stand-up comedian and an insurance broker.
Okay. So she scams on people.
Facts.
Yes,
Okay.
Legally.
Shout out to her. Okay.
backed by the government.
Okay.
What's up?
What about you over there? Go ahead.
My name is Matika. I'm 18 and I just started managing for 19. I just turned 19. I just started managing for this party page, Official Nightlight. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm back in school with my cousin. We
Okay.
dropped back in.
All right,
That's what
shout out to
happened.
you.
Okay. Shout out to you guys. Yeah. Going
Thank
back
you.
to school. What about you? Go ahead.
My name is Leah and I'm 18 years old. I'm a server at Longhorn and I'm going to be joining college in the fall.
Well, shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
What do you want to do? What's your major gonna be?
Business administration.
Okay, shout out to you.
Okay. What about you? Go ahead.
I'm Jessie La Mala, and I'm 33 today, baby. And I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I do music. I'm an artist.
Okay.
Good, shout out to you.
Shout out to you. What about you over there?
My name is Liz. I'm 26. I'm a manager of a pet salon, and I own my own pet nanny business.
Okay. Shout out to you. All right. Ladies on the couch. We'll start off with you. Go ahead.
My name is Brittany. I'm 24. I work as a distribution operator at Publix Warehouse.
Okay. Shout out to you. And the lady next to her. Go ahead.
Hi guys.
Speak
It's
into the mic,
Avery
into the
from
mic.
New York. In the building. I'm old.
I need you to speak into the
I'm not
mic.
gonna
Like I need you to
say
pick it up.
You can
Yeah.
hear me?
No. I need you to pick up the mic and
Lift
speak
it
into
up?
it. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. We can hear you.
Good. All right. I'm an IV pharmacy technician.
Okay.
Shout
Shout out to you. What about the girl next to you? Go ahead.
My name's Dee Dee. I'm 23 and I help people as a customer service agent with their insurance, and I'm a model.
Okay.
Okay.
So another scammer.
Shout out to the ladies, man. We appreciate you ladies so much for
No,
coming.
I scam them and she listens to the bullshit afterwards.
Okay.
All right, cool. Ladies, so if we don't have any super chats, man, we'll get to the first question. Any super chats real quick?
Yeah, we got one.
Okay.
Horton says, I'm coming to that party and it'll be my first time in Miami.
Holy shit, bro.
shit. Shout out to
Yo,
you,
Horton,
brother.
shout out to you first of all, bro. You're one of our, most seen supporters on here. We appreciate you so much.
And I see you're a member now too.
Yeah,
brother.
shout out to my brother. But if you guys want to become members, go ahead and do that, man. And if you guys have any questions for the ladies, go ahead and super chat, and Josh will go ahead and take care of that. My first question for the ladies, okay? And we'll start off with you, okay? Whose life is more important, a man's life or a woman's life? And we'll start off with you. Whose life is more important?
What's the difference?
I
It's
wanna-
a life.
I want to know your opinion. So whose life is more important?
My opinion is that a life is a life. Everybody's life is important.
So we're equally as important. My
Yes.
life and your life are equally as important.
Yes.
Okay, cool. What about you? What do you think about that?
So are we talking about factually, on paper, the way they lay out a life insurance plan? Or are you talking about I mean, it's what I do.
She's trying to sell insurance, bro.
It's what I do. It's
Listen,
what I do for a living. You get me?
In general,
Or,
in society, whose life is viewed as more important? A man's life or a woman's life?
in societal standards,
Yes.
a man's.
A man's life is more important.
In societal standards, yeah.
Okay. What about you next to you? Go ahead.
So we're
Speak into
saying,
the mic, ladies. Into the mic.
So we're saying what other people think.
In society, right?
Mhm.
Whose life is viewed as more important? A woman's life or a man's life? And chat, let me know what you guys think, man. Go ahead.
I personally think it's equal, but sometimes it kind of changes, which the man's life is more important and the woman's life is important. To be
Okay,
honest.
real quick, give me an example of when a man's life has been important over a woman's life.
So when the man's life is important, when a woman's life is important when she has her kids, also when the guys too, because it's their kid as well, right?
Okay, so you're. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Whose life is more important in society?
I think in society standards, I think the woman's life is more important.
Okay. Shout out to you. What about you over here?
I broke it down in the middle. Equal.
You think we're equal?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
to an extent, but equally.
Okay. I need you to speak into the mic,
Oh, yeah,
though.
sorry.
Okay. What about you? Whose life is more important in society?
In society,
Yes.
definitely the woman's life.
The woman's life.
Yeah.
Okay. You on the couch over there, real quick and concise. Whose life?
I would say the woman's life because we're the bearer of kids and nurturers and everything. So I'd
Okay.
say woman.
What about you over there?
I think it's the man's life because we don't have equal pay. Still.
So you're
We
equating.
don't.
Hold on. So first of all, pick up the mic, bro.
Can you hear me?
So number one, you're equating. First of all, that's a myth. It's been broken down. Okay. Number one, and you're shaking your head next to her, but it literally is a myth. Okay. Number two, you're saying that because there's no equal pay, that a man's life is valued as more important.
Yeah, equal with the pay. And
That's not even related right now. The equal pay to like a man and a woman's life. You understand that? Like in society.
to elaborate, it's equal.
And speak into the mic.
Both.
Okay.
Both.
Whose friend is that, bro? Who's that's your friend? Can you tell her to speak into the mic, please?
Hey, yo, put that shit in your mouth like it's a dick.
Yeah, put that shit. Yeah, you
Espérate.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and fucking clear.
Much better.
There you go.
All right, right next to her. Whose life is more important in society?
A woman solely because she's the bearer of children.
Okay, real quick for ladies that said that a man's life is more important, please raise your hand. So her and who else? There was a few other ones. Don't lie. Raise your hand.
She on the couch.
She on the couch, and I think
No, a woman's
okay.
life.
Okay, so if a man's life is more important, right? Why is it that when it comes to like natural disasters, a man is always expected to sacrifice his life for a woman?
Because that's your job.
I'm sorry. You
Like
said
if we're looking the way that I think,
you said it's because it's our job,
right? So
Okay.
the reason why I said a man's life is more important now today in societal standards, I would have argued that before maybe 20 years ago, women were considered to be more important, and that's why we have like the child support laws that we have now, and that's why like we have those type of things in place. But the reason why I argue that a man's life now is more important is because we're dealing with this bullshit of like transformers, and they're literally taking over like all of the women capacities, like you know what I'm saying? So basically what feminists are doing are giving the power back to the very man that they're trying to like take it away from. So that's why I said the answer that I said.
Okay, but overall, right, when it comes down to like a natural disaster or something like horrible
like
happening,
the Titanic. That's what I instantly thought when you asked that question.
we always go, and me too.
Yeah,
we always go back to like our natural instincts, which is the men.
Save
the
the
men
women and
literally
children.
feel like we need to just sacrifice ourselves for women.
Like
right?
if an intruder came in right now, none of y'all are hopping up and gonna take that fucking bullet. Not a guy is.
Not only that, but when men are stepping up to sacrifice themselves for women, I never hear really women say like, no, let me sacrifice myself for you, right? Women actually gladly will take that. They'll be like, you know what, that's very honorable. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. I want to live. Okay.
Such a nice guy.
Yeah, such a nice guy. With you over there on the couch, Miss the pay gap is not real thing. Why'd you say men over women?
Because that's my.
Can you speak in the mic?
That's my opinion.
Okay.
I think that is not equal. I think the men, even in different religions, like they come first. The man
Okay.
comes first.
Give me an example. You must have a lot of examples.
Let's go for an example. We can't really talk about religion here, right? Or can
We can talk about whatever you want.
All right.
I told you this before the show.
All right. So like the Muslim religion, they rather have a boy than a girl. Even in the Jewish, they rather have a boy than a girl.
That's not true.
So in some of them,
in Jewish religion and Jewish households, the girls are the ones that get everything because they know that those are really their grandkids.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then they passed down the Jewish line down through the women, not the guy.
The last thing though, right?
Shout out to the Jewish people. But yeah, no, I really, you must have a lot of examples as to why a man's life is more important than a woman, besides like a small group of people, like a small religion. Well, it's technically not a small religion, but any other examples that you have?
As of right now, no.
No? Okay.
No, not from the top of my mind. I'm
Okay.
a little nervous to be honest.
It's okay. I get it. But do you understand that you're not correct, right?
Yeah, I take the initiative. You're right.
Okay. Shout out to you. Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got a few more. One from Logic, $2. He says, "What's the difference between a simp and a gentleman?"
Ooh,
good question.
We start
Ladies,
from this
we'll start
side.
off with you. What's the difference?
Why do we keep starting with me?
Because you're the smartest. Go ahead.
Thank you. What was the question again?
There you go. There you fucking go. I told you we were smartest.
All right, ladies, here we go. What is the difference between a simp and a gentleman?
A simp and a gentleman. Okay, a gentleman is there for you, opens your door, he listens to you.
Into the mic, please. Go ahead.
Sorry. A simp just like it's somebody you're not attracted to but keeps like pushing it and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it,
Okay.
Okay. So the difference is attraction.
Not really, because
If you were attracted to the simp, then you wouldn't be a simp. You would be considered a gentleman.
maybe.
Okay. What about you over there? What do you think?
I think just like standards, like morals. Like a gentleman's not gonna put up with stuff that a simp would.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they're both gonna hold your door and they're gonna this and they're gonna that, but like the gentleman is gonna show you his value and he's not gonna let you like devalue him. Like a simp, you'll walk all over them.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
You know?
Good point. What about you over there? Go ahead.
A simp is like someone annoying, someone like desperate, or like sometimes they don't even do things right. They think it's right for you, but it's really not. But a gentleman, he knows what he's doing. Like he knows how to please you. He knows what he's doing. He knows where to take you out or what to say. So yeah, basically.
All right. What about you? What's the difference?
I think a simp and a gentleman, the difference is that the simp, they're trying too hard. You know, like you're not giving them the attention that they deserve, for example, and then they keep trying and trying and trying and they don't stop. And then a gentleman, like if you show him that like you don't really want him, then he'll just go to the next girl.
Okay.
You know, he knows his value.
Chat, let me know if you guys agree with the ladies chat. Okay, let me know. What about you? What do you think the difference between a simp and a gentleman is?
In short words, a simp is a fucking loser, and a gentleman is somebody that's, it's a gentleman, man. It's just a fucking explanation right there.
Okay, but how did
you like define?
How did you get there?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
So a simp. Okay, so a simp, because I just fucking learned what this word is. I didn't even know what that was. You guys were saying that shit for a hot minute.
Okay.
I had to Google that shit.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's
So-
Urban Dictionary.
Listen, I'm too old for this shit.
Right.
Our slang is different, all
Fuck.
right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
So
So
simp
how'd
is
you
pretty
get there?
much, all right, somebody who's there, etc. Like everybody said, he tries too hard. You're just never gonna get that girl.
Okay.
And then the gentleman obviously is.
It sounds to me so far like this. The difference between a gentleman and a simp, besides what she said, was that you're actually attracted to the gentleman. That's what it sounds like. Okay. What about you? What's the difference between a gentleman and a simp?
I think a simp is someone that like you use. Like you could be attracted to them or you could not, but there's something about that person that you don't like, but they like you and they give you something, so you'll play it off, like yeah, kind of like lead them on. That's a simp.
Okay, gotcha.
A gentleman though is someone who you actually like she said, like you like their morals. It's someone you can see yourself like settling down with. So a gentleman is more mature.
Okay. All right. What about you over there? What's the difference?
I would say a simp has low self-esteem, so like he'll tolerate more that a female does as far as like disrespectful things, like Dina said, like walk all over them and not really pay them any mind. I feel like gentlemen, like the direct opposite, like they're confident within themselves, they show more leadership, they put their foot down, they're not settling for anything, so that makes them more attractive as an individual, not per se towards the person.
Okay, shout out to you. What about you over there?
I agree with what she says.
You saw how she was holding the mic.
Right.
It's easy to hold the mic right
Yeah.
there.
And turn the mic towards you, man, because you're pointing it at the sky.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Diablo, what the fuck?
Espérate. Yeah, I agree with her. I agree with what she said. I think that a gentleman knows how to court you, has respect, and he has boundaries. And a simp doesn't. You can walk all over him. You can do whatever you want. You can manipulate him. Things like that.
Okay. What about you next, Sarah? Go ahead.
I feel like a simp likes to be used as a tool, and a gentleman actually wants to, is a gentleman because he genuinely, that's a part of his nature and like who he is. But a simp is more doing it because it's like they don't care about themselves and they just like are probably really horny.
Wait, so you think a simp doesn't like just want to be used, like give you money and take you on vacations for no reason?
Like, what you mean? No, I feel like they do. Like, I feel like they don't care about their own life at all.
Okay. All right, cool. So real quick, what do you think the definition of simp is?
A simp is basically the good guy that, doesn't have any attraction level. Like he's not, intelligent. He doesn't have that fucking, leader factor of him. Like when he walks in the room, no one gives a fuck type shit.
Okay.
The simp, he'll do anything for the girls. He says, "Yo, can you take me here? But I'm not going to do shit with you. You can't go on a date with me. We're just friends." And he'll accept that we're just friends type shit.
Okay.
The gentleman is complete opposite, is the leader. When he walks in the room, people listen.
Okay.
People look for like, where direction are we gonna go through him?
Okay. Yeah, I think simps willingly get taken advantage of. I feel like those are the guys that maybe will want to date a girl and they know they have no chance of dating that girl. However, just to be in contact or communication with that girl, he's willing to give up his resources.
I feel like it's the equivalent of like a hoe, right?
But are you saying
if you think about it, because like,
but he's not getting any play though.
No, but what I'm saying, that's what girls do. Like, you get me? Like, girls that are hoes, because they're insecure,
The
they'll
difference
give
is
up the
that
pussy because they
but the
think
girls
that
are
it's
getting
like
action.
time.
The simp isn't.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get that. But you guys look at things differently, right?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, to a gentleman, like, it would be nothing, like, to get, like, well, I don't want to use the term gentleman. Maybe, like, to a high value man, right? It would be nothing for him to go and get pussy from a whole bunch of hoes. The reason why the hoes are giving it to them is because they're insecure and they think that, like, that's going to keep him. Like, you get me? It's the same way that, like, simps, like, trick on girls and, like, give them material things.
Okay.
Because they think that that's going to make her stay, like, and keep in contact with him.
Okay.
You get me?
Cool.
Yeah.
Makes sense. All right, cool. Yo, and let's get to the other super chats, bro. Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, we got a few more. We got a super sticker, $5 from JQ.
Shout out to my boy JQ, man. Much love to you.
We got one from Horton, $5. Why do women not admit they did anything wrong in a past relationship unless they sleep with someone else?
Okay, cool. That's actually a really good question. Real quick, short and concise, ladies, because there's a lot of ladies here, okay? Why is it that unless a girl cheats, they almost never feel like they do anything wrong in their past relationship? We'll start off with you. Go ahead. That just goes to show you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like they never
There's no accountability,
like,
bro.
it usually takes like the older, more mature women.
It's not that. It's just that there's always two points of views in a relationship. It's not always just one person doing one thing or the other person doing another thing. No, it's somebody did something to tick somebody off and then it was a whole problem. It was two people making something bigger, not just one person. You can't.
But that's what he's saying. So if it's not ever just one person, like, why do girls have such a hard time
Right.
with saying, okay, yeah, I was wrong?
It's very easy, ladies. What I'm asking you is the only time women usually come on the show and take like accountability, and even then they'll still blame it on a guy.
Yes.
They'll be like, "Oh, I cheated because he cheated."
Yeah.
Or I cheated because
He
I was
wasn't giving me
bored.
this
Yeah,
or some
yeah.
shit
So
like that.
it's always the guy's fault. But what I'm saying is, typically, if they don't cheat, they don't think they ever did anything wrong. So what Horton is saying is, why is it that unless women sleep with someone else in a relationship, they feel like they never do anything wrong? That's my question, or that's his question.
I don't know. Personally, I don't know. I can't talk about that because.
Okay, cool. Moving on. Go ahead. What about you? Wait, you've never been in a relationship?
I have.
Okay.
Did you do anything wrong?
We both did.
But what did you do wrong? What did you do wrong in a relationship?
I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't the greatest girlfriend at the time. I was dealing with, problems.
Why is it so hard for you to take accountability?
I'm taking accountability right
No,
now.
I'm saying, like, why do we have to like pull it out of you? Like, why does it take so long? Like, there's other ladies here, and we're trying to get to all of them. You're taking your time to answer the question. What I'm asking is, why does it take so long?
It doesn't. I literally told you I can't speak on this because I don't have like the experience to tell you right from wrong.
And then I asked you if you had been in a relationship, and you said yes.
Yeah, one real relationship.
Okay. And then he asked you, did you do anything wrong in that relationship? And you said yes.
Yes, we both did our dirt, like I said.
And then
I
so why
asked you,
make
what
me
did
wait?
you do wrong?
You.
So it's like I'm leading you on
Right.
to get to.
So it's like I'm
the
like,
answer.
why does it take so long for you to answer the question?
Because like you're about to answer the question, but like
Right.
you had to
But
ask
it's
like
like-
4 or 5 follow-up
Right.
questions to get the answer.
I don't know. I wasn't a good girlfriend because I was dealing with my own problems and I couldn't deal with him. So he started acting out, and I don't know how to say this. Like, he just wasn't there for me. He wasn't there for me. So we were living together, and then we moved out, and he started cheating on me.
It's amazing though, because like even the shit that she did
She just
wrong
switched it.
was like completely his fault. You know what I
No,
mean?
but it's not because I wasn't there for him
No.
either,
Yeah,
Okay.
he told her to not see her mom anymore. That's the point where she said no, it's over.
Okay.
Okay.
So it was his fault.
Is your mom
Okay,
toxic?
cool.
My mom is my mom.
Okay, yeah, we're not here to
Yeah,
talk about her.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Moving on. What about you? Go ahead.
I want to say that I think it is like an age thing.
It
with
definitely
us.
is.
Um,
Women that are like 30 and up, they come in here, they're like, you know what? Yeah, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I did this, I did that. Like, and anything under 25, it's like, forget about it.
Yeah.
Fucking forget about it.
That's
Unless
what I
they've been
think
to the
it
show
was.
and they're like, you know what? When I first came here,
Yes,
and then
exactly. They had to
changed.
come a couple
Yeah.
times.
All right.
It's either age or like experience, right?
Yeah.
Like if you've had like
It's maturity.
yeah, it's maturity
Yeah.
at the end of the day. Like if you've had a life that has taught you things,
Okay.
you're obviously going to be more susceptible to being honest and to being accountable, like for your actions and shit like that, because
Okay.
you've lived long enough to know, or lived through enough, I should say, to know like what your personal code is.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you're not gonna like question that.
All right.
You know.
What about you over there next to her?
I think people who aren't mature play victim. So there you
Okay.
go. The girls who aren't mature play victim.
And how old are you?
19.
You had a lot of time to come up with that answer, but that was a really good answer.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. What about you? Go ahead.
I think it depends on like the mindset that the person has, and if they're very self-absorbed, they're not gonna like admit it because like their pride is too high.
Okay.
So I just think it definitely varies on like experiences. Like if you could be, I'm 18, I was in a relationship like 7-8 months ago. I learned a lot from that relationship, even though it just lasted 2 months. I'll take accountability. We both fucked up. I fucked up. He fucked up.
Okay.
And I could say I played victim like the very beginning, but then I thought about it and I was like, damn, like I also fucked up. Like
Okay.
he's not the only one in the wrong.
All right, cool. What about you over there?
Yeah, it's definitely an experience age thing for sure.
Okay, so it's an age thing. What about you? What do you think?
I wouldn't say it's an age thing. I would say it's a mature thing.
Okay.
It's definitely like the unmature, like they do play the victim. Like
Okay.
just because like their ego, they don't want their ego to get busted.
Okay. No, I understand it 100%. Thank you for being honest. Okay, cool. What about you over there on the couch? Go ahead.
I would say that it's a maturity thing, like specifically experience with hardship. I feel like comes wisdom, and with new relationships, everybody's gonna sell their best self. You're not gonna
Gotcha.
like,
Yeah.
they're not gonna say, "Oh, I do this, this, and that," and seem unlikable. You're gonna try and catch that person, persuade that person to be into you, and then show your true colors later on. But
That's a really
it's the main
good point.
thing.
Shout out to you. And you know what? That's a really good point that you bring up too, that typically after breakups, women never really want to tell whoever they're talking to, whether it be friends, a new boyfriend,
Yeah.
what they did to fuck up, because it makes them look bad.
bad,
Okay.
Yeah. It's easier to paint the guys as
Right.
a fuckboy than
Exactly.
the girls.
And it's more believable too. It's like, okay, yeah, the guy fucked up, and people are like, you know what? Guys fuck up a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's real easy. Shout out to you. That was a good point. Do me a favor though. Can you hold the mic to her face too? Because she's horrible. she's horrible at that shit. So go ahead. What about you? Go
I
ahead.
think it goes based on experience and maturity, but there's times that us as women, like we don't want to take initiative, to be honest. Like we don't want to say, oh, I fucked up, or bring it to the next relationship, because then it drags and then they can use it as collateral.
Gotcha.
For us.
Okay. That's a really good point. Wow. She's coming around. Shout out to her. What about you over there?
I've like changed my answers like so many times over here. Like I don't even know what to think, because I feel like there is a lot of women who don't take accountability for like their actions, but I also feel like it's a problem because in today's time, like there's no a lot of realness in people's relationships. It's just a lot of lying and deceiving, like amongst both people. So
Okay.
I feel like that just makes it even more like, do men hold unfaithful women accountable? No, they don't. Like they really be praising women like that, be like, oh yeah, like you do this and that because you're the cool girl.
The wrong men do.
Yeah,
the wrong men do. And I'll tell you why the wrong men do it is because they're hoping to keep encouraging that shit so that they can benefit from it.
Exactly.
Okay. Because the real men, like if a guy comes and he really is invested in you, if he sees that you have whole tendencies, he's gonna be so unattracted because he's thinking to himself, I actually wanted to invest into you. And the guys that just want to smash, they're gonna be like, yo, you're fun.
Yeah, exactly. You're a fun time.
Yeah,
you're just a usage. For
Damn,
me.
I love how spontaneous you are, girl. let's go ahead and enjoy that shit real quick. You know what I mean? And then
some shit like that.
Use and abuse, and he's gone. You know what I mean? It
Like
is
if a
what it
guy
is.
tells me like, "Oh, you look like you're so much fun," I'm like, block.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's like, yeah, I want you to be so much fun.
You're
Okay?
very adventurous.
Yo, shout out to the chat, man. We see you guys. We love you guys so much. Let's only do 5 and up at least, bro. Because like the small ones. Go ahead and read the other ones, bro. Go ahead.
All right, we got one from Lord Peachy. He says, "Ladies, look at the Titanic."
100%. Shout out to Lord Peachy too, bro. Much love to you, brother.
We got another one from Captain. He says, "Ladies, don't be afraid of the mic. Treat it like it's a penis. We need you to be able to hear you."
I love Captain. The girls come in here all shy. Oh my god, bro. I know what y'all.
I
be
know
doing,
y'all
bro.
do what y'all do after hours,
I
bro.
know. Even the ones that
All
don't
that
like to do
shit.
it, I know you be doing it. So
y'all probably be practicing.
Don't
shit like
play.
that.
Don't play.
I
that.
already said that.
Yeah.
I already said that. I told her to put her mouth on it.
Yep,
It was a
yep.
beach. Was
And look, when she, I told my girl to put it in front of her. Yeah. So, ladies, treat this like a dick, okay? You guys are good with those, okay? Shout out. Oh, you should be good with those, okay? Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got one from Justin Best. He says, "Biggest turn off in bed."
Okay, good one.
Oh my god.
You know what? We'll start off with you this time. Biggest turn off in bed. Like, don't think too much, ladies. This should be real easy. Biggest turn off in bed.
Biggest turn off in bed.
Speak into the mic, please.
Biggest turn off in bed is when they moan like a bitch. Like,
Okay, give me an example. Give me an example.
Not the moan police.
Real quick. Give me an example. Okay, so a guy would moan like that. For the people that didn't hear, can you do it again? Okay. And so if a guy moans like that, that's a turn off.
Bro, like I don't even sound like that.
Okay.
Sorry.
So how do you moan?
Damn, I knew it.
No. You set yourself up. You set yourself up.
ASMR.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god.
Damn.
All
Yo,
right, cool.
fucking Ethan got happy.
All right, real quick. What about you? What's the biggest turn off?
When you smell.
When you smell.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
hygiene.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
What about you?
Those two, like the same answers they gave.
All right,
Like
use one that they haven't given.
when you have your clothes on. Like
Okay.
if you're gonna do it, then like just like take everything off.
So everything.
Even the socks.
Even socks.
Even the socks, yeah. Like
So-
just go
so-
for it.
Listen,
Okay.
if he has his clothes still on, that means that he doesn't plan on being there for a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So,
Like,
so hold on. What if
Like-
it's a quickie and he's just like his pants are halfway off?
Yeah.
Okay, then
That's
it's valid.
different.
But like,
That's-
but like
Okay.
if you're like full on, then I think you should just take everything off.
Okay. What about you over there?
When they like ask questions.
Okay. Give me an example.
Like when they be like,
Whose is it?
Wait. Hold on. Whoa.
Not yours, boy.
I don't.
Who said that shit? Bro, that's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. Okay, wait. I need you to give me an example. What type of questions are you talking about?
so
Like, does he ask
like,
you for your social security?
No, he doesn't. He would basically like. I remember this one time he asked me if I was 14.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not 14. And then he goes, oh wow, I don't care if you are.
What
like,
the fuck?
Whoa.
Suspect.
But basically, when,
Questionable.
yeah, when,
Red flag. Wait. Why did he ask that before?
Right. Like
because
The
people
pedo?
do think I look young. I mean, I do look young. I'm 19. Yeah,
He still didn't care though.
he didn't care.
Bruh.
Yeah, that kind of like turned me off.
Yeah, that
That's
okay. No. Okay, that's valid because I really was. I thought he was asking like some like.
I thought like leading on. Oh, can I take your pants off or like can I fuck you? That's what I was thinking.
you
When you
like
said
it
question.
like
I thought he was asking it.
Yeah, no,
like, what
I
does
thought
it
he.
feel
I
like or
thought
something
he was
like
asking like a valid question, like, do you like that shit? Or
Okay,
you know what I mean? Like,
okay.
like those type of. Do you ladies hate those type of questions?
I never got that
Sometimes,
question.
yes.
Really?
What is the
I
question?
So
don't.
wait. So has anyone here ever, ladies? Has anyone here ever had sex with like a mute guy?
That was gonna be my turn
Okay,
off.
cool. So
That's my turn off.
So that's your turn off.
Yeah,
Like a guy that's just like
that's
no.
completely silent. Like what
That
the
one
fuck
too,
is going
yeah.
on?
No,
like no
What?
grunting or nothing
So
like
what
that.
is this?
so you're
Like-
saying he's like
No, like me, you gotta talk to me. You
No,
gotta
but I'm
tell
saying
me what
real.
you're
So
thinking. You
what
gotta
you're-
tell me what's going on in your head. You gotta tell me, okay, let's do this, let's do that. Like not ask me a interview,
What I'm
like
asking,
a job interview. You
but
know
what
what
I'm
I'm
asking
saying? But
is,
like,
was he completely quiet, like no moaning,
Yeah,
no,
nothing.
Yes,
no
that's
nothing?
There's no
weird.
grunting.
Okay.
Like it was just clapping.
that's weird. That to me
Is it? Is it? Hold on, real quick,
I
ladies.
can't
Ladies,
decide.
is it weird because it's not stroking your ego?
To me, I can't have sex with somebody unless I'm mentally attracted to them.
It's awkward.
So like that's part of the experience for me because it has to be like both physical and like cerebral.
So they
Like,
have to
you know what I'm
mentally turn
saying?
you on.
Exactly.
Okay, with
Like
this. Oh, you're
for
you're
me
so
to
fucking
be able
sexy
to,
or some
like,
shit.
No,
Yeah.
not
Okay.
even talk about what we're doing.
It's like
Like,
satisfaction
Who wants to
thing,
just like have
but-
sex and be quiet?
You just want to know if you like it.
Okay, one mic at a time, ladies. Okay, cool. What about you? What's your biggest turn off?
My biggest turnoff might be just like boring sex.
Okay, so just like no enthusiasm. He's not switching positions. He's just like
Yeah.
Vanilla?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just no.
okay. What about you over there? What's your biggest one?
Two things. When he thinks he's a porn star and he's like switching positions too much, and I like to call them like stabbers. They just don't have no motion. and
Okay,
I just
so just in.
yeah.
Okay, stabbers. She had two. She was waiting for that shit. Okay.
she was like, "Ooh, I like this
Okay.
question."
Put the mic in her face like a dick. All right. Which one's yours?
Oral. If you can't do oral, that's
Okay.
horrible.
Okay.
Like foreplay. If you don't do foreplay or oral, like
Question to you. Question for you. Does a guy always have to do oral sex?
No.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. What about you over there? What's your biggest one?
I have two as well. The first one is like the guy not caring about my nut. Like, bro, get out of here.
Okay.
Like, stay home. And then the second one, wow, I forgot it. Never mind.
Okay. Shout out to you. Try not to move the mic around so much. Okay. Cool. Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got one from Captain. He says, "Ladies, define pride. If a woman had pride in
Don't
herself,
read the chat, ladies.
she wouldn't be out hoeing herself around."
Okay. Read it again, please.
I'll read it again. Ladies, define pride. If a woman had pride in herself, she wouldn't be out hoeing herself around.
Do me a favor. Don't read the chat, ladies. Okay. I've said that like 3-4 times already. Okay. Did you ladies hear the question? Everybody should have heard
I'll
it.
try to read it. but
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
kinda-
He'll read it for you. I promise. Okay. Again, we'll start off with you. Go ahead.
I mean, yes, if a woman is hoeing herself out, no, I don't think it's not a pride thing. She doesn't have any self-respect
Okay.
for herself. It's not a pride thing. That's
Okay.
just you have no self-respect.
Okay.
But maybe to her, banging a whole bunch of dudes, hey, look at me. I'm getting all this dick.
Right.
Maybe that's stroking her ego.
Right,
you
right.
know?
And you know what? That is a really good point, that women will sacrifice their self-respect to get that validation. It is really fucking sad that women are willing to do that. And I know a lot of women that
Do you
do
think that
shit.
happens more with the ugly girls or the more attractive girls?
The ugly girls.
I gotta be honest,
think
bro.
both.
It happens to
Attractive
both.
girls.
I want to say it
Because the
happens
most
to both.
attractive ones always have some fucking trauma with them.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
That
It's
is
like you would
true.
never expect it. You like, I've seen some women that I'm like, you're gorgeous.
Mhm.
Like, I know you're hard to get to,
And then
and
they'll be the
they're
complete
fucking
opposite.
everybody. You know what I mean? They're fucking bums, niggas that can't pay for shit,
Yeah.
niggas that live with their mom, niggas that have no cars, dudes that.
I'm laughing because a friend of mine, right?
And you're laughing because it's true.
No,
Okay.
I'm laughing because a guy that's a friend of mine. He recently just got a new car and he didn't have a car for a little minute. And he was like, "That's it, I'm clearing my whole roster."
Yeah,
And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm not fucking with bitches that fuck with dudes with no cars."
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
you have to. Yeah, listen, man, that's an actual thing. Okay, that's an actual thing. But what I've noticed with the pretty ones is the pretty ones typically have the least self-esteem. Okay, like the ugly ones, you were born ugly, you know you're ugly.
Facts. I understand.
But
So
the
we're going
pretty
there.
ones, they're pretty and they're like, am I ugly?
And they still want to doll up.
right? So
I don't think it's that they think that they're ugly. I think when you're pretty, you always question like what somebody wants from you as a woman.
I
Like
don't
the
think
older
that's
you
it.
get, the more you question. No, I'm telling you, the older that you get, like when you're around guys, if you're not self-respecting enough to figure it out, like, you get me, you confuse attention for like being valuable. You know what I mean?
Okay, I
And
think
so
I know
like
what
a
you're
pretty
going.
girl never knows, like, growing up,
I think I know where
Because
you're
she's
going.
pretty.
not that she's pretty, but she never knows what it is that you really want from her.
I
You
think
know what
I
I
know where
mean?
she's going with that.
So they always question it. So girls that don't figure out the way that men work, they stay questioning that like for forever. You know what I mean?
I think it comes down to people pleasing.
Right.
Okay.
So it turns into like them.
And I thought that's where you were going to. I
validation.
thought you were going to because
It's true.
I see the most beautiful women people pleasing the ugliest dudes, the
Yeah.
broke dudes.
Because they don't want to seem like, oh, I'm an asshole, or like I don't want them to think that I'm rude, or I don't want them to think that I'm not pretty.
These even the broke guys, right? The ugly dudes, when they please those guys, they're like, oh, okay, yeah, like they like me.
Yeah.
Or they're proud of me, or you know what I mean? Or like
so to basically feel more secure.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Like there's a reason why during sex, girls like to like scream daddy and shit. You know what I mean? Or like they're looking for like that validation. I'm telling you, like I've seen this shit. So all right, what about you over there? What do you think?
Honestly, man, y'all were talking.
I need you to speak
and
into
I was
the microphone.
listening, and I forgot the fucking question.
Okay, read the question again, brother.
Damn.
All right, it's not really a question, but ladies, define pride. If a woman had pride in herself, she wouldn't be out hoeing herself around.
Define pride. I mean, you wouldn't be out hoeing yourself. I don't know. We're looking for her. You
I
wouldn't
think he already
you'd be fucking
defined
hoeing.
Okay,
You
cool.
already defined it, like-
Let's get to another super chat, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got one from Reptile Riff. He says, ladies, when you hear that a woman left her marriage or long-term relationship without any other info, what are your first assumptions about why she left? And why do you think this is?
Okay, we're going to pick up off with Yulia.
Can I repeat that one more time? That was a long question.
When you hear that one of your friends that's married, right, wants to leave her marriage or leaves her marriage,
Right.
what's the first thing you assume in your head?
Good question.
I would say off the top of my head that he did something wrong, but also like she probably did something wrong. She's just not admitting it because of her pride.
Okay. So why do you firstly go for the guy that he did something wrong?
That's messed up, man.
I appreciate
This
the
is just
honesty.
like a society like standard. Like that's just like kind of like engraved in my brain.
Listen,
but
I
we don't-
appreciate the honesty because it's true.
Yeah,
Even men do it. Like if a girl's like, yeah, I'm like, well, what the fuck did he do wrong?
Yeah, like did you cheat on
Yeah,
that?
it's kind
You
of
know what I
like
mean?
That's
know
what I
what,
always say.
though?
Well, oh, he cheated. Like,
I feel like that has a lot to do with how you behave when you're in the relationship too, though.
No, but I'm saying that
Because-
you can, if you say to a random person, a guy will think the same thing.
No, I'm gonna explain to you why.
Like, let's say you don't know him. You go to him and you're talking about like a divorce.
Right.
He's immediately gonna, or at least most guys, would,
yeah.
hey, okay, well, what the fuck did he do wrong? Because he's not even thinking you did nothing wrong.
Right. Because you know this side of the story.
Right.
Like you
Yeah.
get me? That's what I'm saying. Usually when you're in a marriage and you're presenting the other person to like families and stuff like, and I'm kind of a little bit speaking from experience too. Like when me and my ex got a divorce, like to his family, I'm terrible. I'm the worst thing in the whole wide world. But why? Because he went back and he started talking shit about me to them.
Of course.
So my family, to my family and my family's eyes, I never, even to this day, I won't say anything negative
Right.
about him. You know what I'm saying? So on my side of the fence, everybody was like, well, what happened? Like, what did you do?
Right.
Like to me,
Yeah.
because I painted this picture
Right,
of this
yeah.
perfect
Yeah.
individual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it depends on how you behaved when you were in the relationship.
Who do you think typically talks more shit after a divorce or a breakup? Men or women?
men.
Women.
I'm sorry. Let's go. You know what? Let's go
Yeah.
one by one since you
That
guys.
was a lot
Yeah.
different.
Speaking to the mic, please. Who talks more shit?
Women.
Women. Who talks more shit?
Women.
What about you over there? Who talks more shit?
It definitely depends.
Give me
But,
one.
like, one. In general.
Guys,
Men.
don't tell me we're equal. Don't tell me it
Men.
depends. Give me one. So you think men? What about you?
Women.
What about you?
Women?
What about you?
Women.
What about you?
Women.
You over there?
It depends who cheated.
Yo, just
But
give me
it
an
depends
answer.
who cheated.
No, give me no. Typically, just choose one.
I'm gonna say woman.
What about you next,
Men.
Sarah? Okay, ladies, we all know it's typically women because you love to
course.
fucking gossip.
You like the drama.
What are you talking about? We
behind it.
post memes.
Bro,
We be in our
Yeah.
feelings, posting
Bro,
quotes.
I know a girl.
We delete all your pictures.
After something happens,
We
nigga,
go crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Instagram's getting all the stories.
Facts, facts, facts.
and you have to decipher that shit.
That's what I'm
Word.
saying.
Instagram sees it
Like
first.
exactly.
Like-
Like you like get mad too.
And
like
it's
when
like-
But, like,
when she starts staying quiet, I be getting mad because I'm like, bitch, this is our relationship.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going on
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like
yeah, but it's
you
not.
know?
Yeah, but it's not. And it's like she'll pick specific songs.
Songs,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Right. It's
exactly.
the captions under
Yeah.
her post.
Word.
and then she'll have the audacity to be like, oh, that's just the pose.
Exactly.
It doesn't
it's-
mean anything.
it's not
Why
about
do
you.
think like
Yo,
that?
now add people that you know they know you're like close with and put them in close friends and then
Right.
post those stories. Don't do
Man,
shit like that.
it's fucking scandalous,
No,
bro.
you know what I've done? Super toxic on purpose. Like
Mm.
I'm not the type to put my business out there. Like you guys have all seen my Instagram. It's like legit, just like my comedy and like whatever.
Okay.
But like to be toxic, if I wanted to be toxic, I've in the past, I'll take everybody else off of my close friends and just post that one thing just for
Oh,
him to see
gotcha,
it and him
gotcha.
to think that like everybody
Yeah,
saw that
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like,
That's a mind fuck right
Yeah,
there.
that's
Really toxic.
holy fuck. I'm
Bro,
toxic as fuck.
That
You're
is-
giving me
Like,
ideas
oh,
right now.
Yeah,
Yo,
bitch.
and I guarantee you the ladies here are gonna be like, I should do that.
Yo,
shit.
God.
They wrote
You just gave them a whole fucking idea.
Guarantee you,
I'm
bro.
old.
Talk
I
to
got
you after
game.
the
What do you
show.
want me to tell
Like,
you?
someone in here is gonna try that
Yeah.
shit.
She
just said it right now.
Do it.
Like, but if it was
Red
something
flag.
positive, like go home and do something lovely for your man,
Yeah.
they're like,
You guys
"No,
should
fuck
go
that
work
shit."
out.
No,
Right?
it's crazy.
Listen, if I sit here like, listen, you'll be super. Your man will be super happy if you go give him a threesome.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Fuck no,
Fuck
man.
that.
Oh fuck,
I'm
he
not.
should be happy. I'm enough.
Right.
Why does he need another girl?
I'm the
First of
bag.
all, we had this discussion.
Yeah,
before.
this is
It's
a
too much
threesome
happiness,
positive
bro.
table.
Time
so-
the fuck out. We talked about this before.
You're
and I
the
told
one
you,
person,
I'm
bro.
the fucking one person. Say it again. Say
You're
it
the
again.
one person in here.
Woo! Yes.
Well, technically, you're.
No, 2, 3.
Who's
Oh,
2
yeah?
and 3?
She's 3.
Hold on. Who's
Three?
two? Who's
You don't
who's
remember
number?
we were trying to be sister wives before?
Oh, okay. So you're number 2. Who's number 3?
I don't know.
Nah, you said
Ethan.
3. Ethan? Wait, no. You'll give your man a threesome?
It depends. The girl has to be pretty, and I don't know.
Okay.
Just the
Who's
girl
number
you
3?
be.
Who's number 3?
Ethan.
No
Who-
one-
just raise your hand if you would give your guy
You
a
said
threesome.
woman, not man.
I would. I would.
Okay,
Okay,
her. Okay, so all y'all
Now
basically
everybody wants to
sit.
raise it.
Echo
Okay.
chamber.
All right, cool. Yeah, now, look,
The
now,
good
now,
echo
listen,
chamber.
listen. When they find out it was a good thing, they're
Oh
all,
God, they're like, hell yeah!
yo, but before
Everybody's doing it.
they're like, not me.
Nah, fuck that
Not me.
shit.
Okay, women are. I love it, man. You just gotta love them. Okay, cool. Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got one from Hoeing. He says, "Why since watching the podcast, I've started to say shout out to you."
Yo, no, I swear to God, Eric goes around and says this shit all fucking day. It's like cashier, he'd be like, "Yo, shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you." I swear to God, I fucking kid you not.
Yeah, bro. In real life, when someone does something good, I'm like, shout out to you, bro. Yo, that shit is funny. Okay, shout out to you, man. All right, man. Any other super chats?
Yeah,
Okay.
we got
If you ever go to one of my shows, I'm like, shout out to you, Eric.
we got one from Because 499. He says, "Ladies, why do you care so much about a big wedding, nice ring, when at the end of the day people are still gonna talk shit?"
Good shit, bro. That's because it's always on fucking point. Ladies, you know what? We'll start off with the ladies on the couch this time. Go ahead. Why?
I would say more so it's because not that you only get married once, but you would hope you're only getting married once. So might as well go all out on your day. So that's
Okay.
my only reason.
All right. What about you over there?
I think it's because, we have it installed in our head since we were little, like a princess, like a big wedding. And this is something we deserve, something that we have to have. So it's just installed in us.
Okay. What's your name?
Jasmine.
Jasmine, you get away with a lot of shit in your life, don't you?
Absolutely.
You're her friend. Does she get away with a lot of shit in her life?
Yes.
Okay. I can tell just by like the way that you are. All right. What about you next, Sarah? Go ahead.
I think it all depends on like your family and how they like view like weddings and like marriage, because I think majority of people, the American dream is to have like a huge wedding, and I don't really think that makes it about love. That's like people just trying to, like you guys are saying, like they care about like looking good in front of people. But I feel like the real people who like genuinely like love people, some of them don't go all out. Like they just do something little, and like some people are just too focused on just trying to look good in front of everybody else, like, and make it seem like they have this perfect, I got a big marriage and all this stuff. And it's like the marriage costs them like half of their like
Gotcha.
earnings and everything.
Okay, that's a good point. What about you over there? What do you think?
It's like
Into the mic.
It's like a showboat thing.
Okay.
Like even like back in like the 50s and everything, the like really rich people always threw these like big extravagant weddings, and it always happened. And it's because they wanted people in the town or wherever to know they were the best. They
Right.
had the nicest this, and still in the economy today, it's that way
Yeah.
now
So
too.
you're saying it's linked with validation?
Yeah, it's like a validation.
I would definitely, I would agree with that. Even during COVID, bro, huge weddings.
Yeah,
Oh,
facts.
yeah.
I was like, bro, no one can go to your shit.
Yeah.
It's COVID. Like
They were like, shit, we'll make a fucking Zoom
Right.
Wedding or
that's
some
crazy. It was crazy because like, fuck, it was crazy. All right, what about you? Go ahead.
So honestly, I'm not big on the big wedding thing for sure. I feel like it's a waste of money.
Okay.
It's an impression thing. Oh, who has the biggest wedding? Who has the biggest centerpiece? Who has the biggest cake? Who has the biggest car? Who has the biggest this?
Okay.
Like for what? You have other shit to worry about. I believe in having something real simple, real small, no extra big ring. It's other shit to buy. Literally, it's
Gotcha.
just a little festive.
Shout out to you. What about you?
Honestly, I think it's a waste of money. Me personally, I'm not like a big type of wedding person either. Like I would just save that money. Because like a wedding, for example, remember that video? Like I think like 2 months ago about the woman that wanted like the biggest wedding and then like $1,000.
Yes.
Oh,
Like,
yes, I know what you.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So then that's stupid. Like honestly, I would just save that money, go on a trip, go to like those places where the Maldives or something like that. Just spend my money there.
Okay.
Because
Are you cool with like a 10K wedding then?
I'm honestly cool with just like a very small wedding with my family because the weddings are mostly for other people.
Yeah.
Because like, why would I invite people that like I don't even know, I haven't seen in the past 10 years? Like that's just dumb.
Shout out to you. Okay. What about you over there?
I feel like because it's just different when you're like living the moment, you know?
Okay.
When you're living the moment, you have a beautiful wedding. It's a wonderful feeling, and I feel like you guys shouldn't have to care if people are talking shit. I mean, if you obviously like it. But to be honest, I don't really believe in marriage.
Okay. All right. What about you over here, Dina?
Shit. Who fucking hurt you?
Nobody.
So I never wanted a big wedding.
How much was your wedding?
Oh, I got lucky. Like my wedding, like my venue.
She's like, oh, you see her face light up?
Yeah, that
I got lucky.
She's like, shit, I'm about to list this shit.
Just give me a number. How much was
lucky.
it?
My wedding was like 200 and something people, and it was.
What was the cost?
Like $5,000, because I got lucky though. Like I did
$5,000
everything
for
like
200 people.
Listen, I'm a cheap bitch when I want to be a cheap bitch. Okay, I was not trying to waste money. First of all, I didn't want a big wedding. I had a big wedding because my ex-husband had gotten married before, and his mom wanted him to have a big wedding because he got married like in a courthouse before that. So she was like, "Oh, it has to be a big wedding." I didn't want that shit. I wanted to get married on the beach. Just his parents, my parents, our siblings, and that's it. You know. So I wasn't trying to waste a lot of money on something I didn't even want. You know. So a lot of things, like I got lucky in that sense. Like my dress, I bought it from China for like $200, and it was like a knockoff of a Galia Levy dress or whatever. And like, you get me? Like I did shit like that because I didn't really want a big wedding like that.
All right, ladies, if you guys want a good wedding for cheap, just hit her up.
I got you.
She's basically the plug.
I mean, but you still didn't get married on the beach?
Like no, we actually got married in this really nice property in Doral, like off of a lake, like sunset. Like I show you my wedding pictures and you're gonna be like, there's no way this wedding was $5,000. Like you're crazy.
Fuck, bro.
But $5,000 for 200 people is crazy.
Yeah. But
how long ago was that? That was 30 years ago though.
No,
right?
it wasn't. It was 10 years ago. 2014. 2014.
Spend that for like a private event. The fuck?
So I'm sorry, it's just I wanted to travel.
I spent $5,000.
I wanted to
like
travel.
a week,
that's why I didn't want one.
Fuck, you know what I mean? It's just crazy. But then it was.
It's a 10 years
ago.
difference. So now that wedding would probably cost what, like $10,000? Maybe.
Nah, probably a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more.
Like 30.
You think so? I don't think
like
so.
20, 25.
Trust me, I cut a lot of corners.
Okay. What about you?
Never getting married.
What about you? Speaking to the mic.
I never really wanted to get married, so like I never really thought about it. But to be honest, marriage is just for show. Like everything about marriage, the title, the party, the vacation right after, is just about who has the best, you know?
Okay, right. I want to go ahead and do the ratings for the ladies. But before we get to the ratings, I want to go ahead and finish the super chats, man. Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, we got one from Justin Best. He says, "What is the most money a man spent on you without getting boxed on a date or multiple dates?"
Okay, just give me a number real quick. What's the most money that a guy has spent on you without you having sex with her? What's the most?
I'm trying to think. Maybe $800, $1,000.
Well, wait, 100 and
100 or
1,000 is a big
1,000?
difference.
I said 800 to 1,000.
Oh, 800
Oh,
to 1,000.
yeah, I heard
Okay.
100 or some shit.
And where did he spend that money at?
We went to the iPix first.
Okay.
I don't think it's called the iPix. You know
I know exactly what you're talking about. Keep going.
Yeah, that
What
thing.
else? What else did he spend it on?
Food.
Okay, so
that,
food, movies, what else?
I don't know what else we did that day,
Okay.
but we did some other shit.
What about you? What's the most?
Oh, we went golfing.
Okay. All right, what about you over there?
Well, I've made somebody with a lot of money wait like almost a year to sleep with me. So if you add all of that up, probably a couple.
Would you consider him a
$1,000.
simp?
No, absolutely not.
You wouldn't consider him a simp?
No.
He was giving you his resources for a whole year.
You think
Gentleman.
Hold on.
Hold on.
It's the person that we talked about.
Oh,
at
so he was
dinner.
fucking with other girls?
But that doesn't fucking matter. I'm asking her, why don't you consider him a simp if he gave you his resources for a whole year without getting anything from you in return?
Because it was long distance, so it's not like we would see each other all of the time either. You know what I mean? Like it would go like a couple weeks that we wouldn't see each other, and then a couple weeks we would see each other. So I wouldn't consider him a simp because number one, he was sleeping with other girls. It's not that he couldn't get what he wanted from other people. This is a person that could get whatever he wants from anybody. But that's what made me different. You get me?
Yes, but
I was playing the long
game. If he was a simp.
No, he's not a simp at all.
I don't know.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
I don't
but
think
like,
look, I can get sex. I know I can.
Yeah,
but
I
if I
understand
can't
what
get
you're
it from one girl and I'm a simp for a whole year, I'm simping.
I don't think
Does that make sense?
I understand what you're saying. Damn.
Are you get?
No, I understand what
I
you're saying.
get what you mean, but I don't feel like he was simping.
You don't feel
trust
like
me,
he was
if
simping because you know he's capable of getting sex.
Yeah, whenever.
Elsewhere.
And
But
he
but he's
was,
still
and he was, and I
simping,
knew
though.
that. No,
He's
but he
still-
was, and I knew that, and I was fine.
What?
Like,
Why is it that when men give women their resources and don't get anything in return, is considered them being gentlemen? I never see women give men resources without anything in return.
Well, that's not true.
Because
I-
she's
I
saying
would
that he
give him
still
more
wins at the end
Generally,
of the day.
right? Like in society, generally, I never see women go out their way just to do shit for men.
Listen, that's either a simp
That
or
is a lie.
it's either a simp or it's a fucking G
Give
move.
me hold on. What do women do for men in society?
I mean,
Speaking to the mic.
Honestly, I think it depends on the type of women. Like, honestly, I would love for my man to feel appreciated. Like,
No. You're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm not talking about you and your man. I'm saying in general, like you and me, man and woman, we're not dating. What do women do for men? Typically, nothing. However,
just
men
sex.
will give you their resources just to take you out, right? Just to spend time with you. We'll give you our money. Yo, no, why'd you give it to her? She sucks, bro. Come on. What the fuck? God damn, bro. Yo, just put the fucking mic in her up. Just yes, you put the mic in her mouth.
They clean.
See, there you go.
Guys
You did all that shit for nothing. Listen. What's her name again?
They wash clothes.
Jasmine. You did all that shit for nothing.
No, they do though.
I'm saying
in general.
typically,
In
like Jasmine.
general.
If I saw you today outside by the Heat Arena, right? Let's say we just cross paths. You're not gonna cook and clean for me right there and then. You're not, or you may not even do it that night. You might not even do it that week or that month. However, if I meet you at the Heat Arena, we're probably gonna go across the street to get some food. I'm gonna give you my time, my money, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna protect you on the way there. Like,
so it's basically I have to invest value before I get any type of value or even a chance or you considering it.
But not all men pay on the first date. There's some women that do pay on
but
the
then
first
you're
date.
dating women.
You're dating the wrong
Okay,
guys.
Yeah.
You're dating women.
You're dating a
There's
feminine ass
nothing
nigga.
wrong with a woman wanting to pay the first time.
No, there's something very wrong.
No, but if he
No,
lets
there's
you, then he
not.
doesn't care.
Yeah, he
That's
doesn't.
just
Like-
a societal norm to y'all, and
No,
that
it's
is
not a
actually
societal
normal
norm.
thing. It is,
Guys,
because if you only are, you're just like making his point even more valid. With
absolutely
saying that.
not. No, I'm
Like,
not.
You are, because he's basically saying that how come
can't see
men
him.
can basically get like not have to do. They basically have to give all their stuff and then like not get nothing in return.
Right.
You're saying it basically with what you're saying. You're
Right.
saying that yes, that's basically how it's supposed to be when it's not. A woman can't.
Yo, how the
pay-
fuck are you holding a mic and then putting your face away from it? Like, put your face to the mic, bro.
I mean, my face was to the mic.
No, like you're speaking
But-
way on top of it. Like now I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. But my whole point is that a woman paying one time for a date is not like a whole world catastrophe. Like that's
Okay,
normal.
so
That's
we're
a
not talking
normal
about
thing.
one time. We're talking about the first date.
So what?
It's
isn't-
a very
isn't it-
big difference.
Okay, that's still
because your
that's not
first
the
impression
difference.
is your reputation. That is the standard that I'm going to hold you to for the
Okay,
entirety
then
of
you
our
can do
relationship.
that, but what I'm saying
That is the
it's
standard
not a
he is going to
problem
hold
for
you to
somebody
for the entirety
to
of your
pay for a date,
relationship.
a girl to
So if
pay
you
for a
want a
date for the
man,
first date.
can I finish?
You can finish. I mean, but you cut me off too. So
I didn't cut you off. I let you
wasn't done
finish.
talking.
Okay, go finish.
No, you're good.
Okay, so
I mean, I'm waiting. You were
No, you can go
explaining.
ahead.
Are you sure? Okay,
No,
so
go ahead.
I'm telling you because I'm way older than you.
Okay,
I have the
Don't give me that.
experience.
Spiel,
Okay.
but go ahead.
So again, I didn't interrupt you. So can I finish my point? Because if
Okay,
you
but
want to
don't
continue,
tell me
I'll
that
let you
because
talk.
You're older than me. That your
Go ahead and
opinion
talk.
is more better or more wisdom.
But she has more
Yo,
experience.
speak
than
into
you.
the mic.
It's okay,
Speak
let
into
her
the
talk.
mic.
Don't
Right.
interrupt her, please.
What?
I want her to finish her entire point.
This is what you're doing. You're speaking like this. I need you to speak into the mic so everybody can hear you, okay? Because you have a good point. I'm not bashing you for it, but I want you to make your point.
My whole point is that to see a woman as dating the wrong man for paying for one date, even if it is the first date, is like a bad thing, is crazy. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say that, oh, there's a problem if you're constantly doing that or something like that. What I said that is it's not a problem if a woman does that. And then it's like everybody was like, "Ah, kill her."
No, not at all. No, now can I tell you what the problem with
and
it
don't
is?
interrupt her.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you what the problem with it is. When you make a first impression to somebody and they don't know you, because that's what a first date is. It's somebody that you're going out with that you know nothing about. Okay. Whether it's a job interview, when you go to a job interview and they interview you, they look at what you're wearing. They look at the way that you speak. They look at the way that you walk. They look at the way that you interact with other people. Matter of fact, I interview a lot of people and I want to know if you're on your phone when you're sitting outside waiting to be interviewed. Okay. That is what a first date is. A first date is an interview. Okay. So if you go to a first date and you allow a man to not pay for that date, what you're telling him is I'll provide for you. I will pay for you. I will do everything that you say, and I don't expect not a goddamn thing in return. So you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna get ran the fuck through.
Yeah.
Facts.
I agree with her. My opinion on that is like if you let a man pay on especially the first date, you're not gonna respect him. You're not gonna respect him because
That's
you're gonna be
truth.
like, oh, like you're a bitch. Like
That
you're letting
too.
me pay.
Yep.
Like hello, like I'm the woman. Like
Yeah.
you're supposed to make a first impression. You're supposed to be a gentleman.
Mhm.
I think us paying like once in a while, I think that's completely fine. Only if you've been in a relationship for like a long period of time and you know
Okay.
this person is actually investing their time and effort in you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a different story.
And I agree 100% with that too. And I get it. You may not still agree, but also like, why would you want to pay? And then when you go home, you're like, damn, he really let me pay. You're going to think about that shit on the
Yeah,
way home.
definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
And then you're gonna start questioning everything else that he told you. Does he really got the money he says he has?
Yeah.
Does he really not live with his mom?
Yes.
Is his car really his?
Yeah.
Is this really that? Does he really work where he says he
Yeah.
works?
If he's letting
Is
me pay,
this-
he's broke.
Exactly.
That's not a real man.
If he's not
Sorry.
spending his money on you, what's he spending it on?
That's another question.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It shows that he probably can't manage his money well.
But
Yeah.
also, if you're broke, you should not be trying to date. You should be trying to get your money up.
Yeah.
Word, talk your
100%.
shit. Talk your shit.
Listen, man, I believe that 100% what you said, that you set the standard. Okay. Shit, my girl doesn't pay for shit.
That's how it should be.
You know what I mean? Like, and I pay for shit. I'm not even like, it's not even my fault. Like our
Yeah.
dog bit through some stupid shit today, and I was like, I gotta replace that dumbass shit. You know what I mean? And so like, it's crazy, but it's like I would feel, bro, if a woman, like, let's say you're on a date and a
Mhm.
girl says, "Let me pay,"
I'm gonna be like, "Fuck is wrong with you? Put your card away."
right?
Like,
But
don't disrespect me. I'm be like, "Nah, I got it."
and I mean, would you appreciate her asking you though?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay,
But you wouldn't
So
let
I
her
have a
know.
But I
question
wouldn't
for you
let her.
guys then.
go ahead. What's your question?
So if a girl asks, "Do you want me to pay or
Yeah.
do you want to split it?" Would
Yeah.
that offend you?
Would it offend
Nah,
me? No.
it wouldn't offend me.
Okay. Would you tell her in a nice way?
I know
like,
it's a
nah,
test.
I got it. Or
I mean, I know it's a test. So at the end of the
Yeah,
day, like,
the reason why, first of all, because I'm never gonna go out if I can't pay for both of us. I would never go out. I don't give a fuck if it's to McDonald's or to the most
Word.
expensive restaurant. I'm not going out unless my bank account, can afford it. But if a girl, I don't take that as offensive. I'm like, you know what, that's cute. Like, yeah, okay, cool.
tried.
You know what I mean? Like, good try. You know what I
Facts.
mean? It is what it is.
and the same way, like you said, it's a first impression. If it was on the opposite coin, if you were telling me, "Oh yeah, I party, I go out all the fucking time," I look at
Exactly.
you. The fuck
If
is
you
wrong
go out with
you?
a girl, right, and you're in the restaurant, like as a woman, and you're in a restaurant, and she's being rude to the waiter, or
Yes.
she's being
Mhm.
an
I said this.
asshole,
I said this
or
recently.
she's, like
When you
doesn't
leave the
have
table,
table
they don't-
manners,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
like you're gonna question, you're gonna be like, yo, she grew up with a bunch of savages.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And that's gonna devalue you as a woman the
That's-
same way.
That's common
You
etiquette,
know?
bro. It's the small
I
shit.
think that, I was also thinking about this. I think it's the same way it relates to being with someone that's a hoe, being with someone that's been like passed around.
Yeah.
I don't want to be with someone that's like on Pornhub, on OnlyFans. Like, that's ugly. Like,
Of
you're
course
supposed to
not.
be untouchable.
Okay.
But the
You-
same way I'm supposed to be untouchable.
Wait, so you want your man to be untouchable too?
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's only if I'm like, you have to match my energy.
I see what you're saying, but
I think you're using the word incorrectly, because if your guy's untouchable, that means no other girl wants him. So like, what's the attraction?
well, not necessarily. I see what he's trying
I
to
mean,
say.
someone
but
with self-respect, someone that has,
You
like
want him to be disciplined enough.
that's what
to-
that's
Yeah.
and that's the
Exactly,
difference. She
yeah.
wants him to be
To-
disciplined, but you still want him to be approached. You still want other women to want
Of
him,
course.
right?
You guys, I'm gonna probably send it in the chat later. There's this video of Tiana Taylor. I love this video. It's
Shout out to Tiana
radio.
Taylor.
It's a radio interview of her and Iman Shumpert, and they asked her. They were like, "Oh, does it bother you that like now he's like kind of like a little sex symbol or whatever?"
Yeah.
It was a couple years back. She was like, "Hell no, I wouldn't want him if no bitches didn't want him.
Yeah.
Like fuck that
100%,
shit. Like
yeah. It's status, bro.
It's like,
it is what it is.
You're
Yeah.
gonna look at him and be like, how come you don't get any bitches? Like, what's going on? Like, what is wrong with you? Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
true.
Real quick, man. Let's get to the super chats. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got another one from Captain. He says, ladies, traditionally your fathers are the ones supposed to be paying for your wedding.
Yes, ladies,
What?
that is an actual fucking thing. Okay, like we've lost that through
Yo,
time.
You lost that shit because I didn't know that.
So here's the thing, right? It's supposed to be like
The father of the
it's
bride.
so like the father of the bride, not the father of the groom.
Yeah.
So fuck, bro, that's crazy
Mm.
to think about the fact that we don't do that anymore.
I've never heard that in my fucking life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the reason why they did that, I could be wrong, but it was because maybe that's like the last act that man will do for his daughter
Okay.
before he passes
Another
her
man has
to
Okay,
another
that's why
man.
did she
Yeah,
walk?
yeah.
Like,
There's
the guy
another,
walks
yes,
her down
exactly.
and shit.
So that
And he like gives
He's
her
giving
away.
Yes.
him away.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
So
yeah.
now you got to provide. Now you got to
Correct.
protect.
correct. So
Okay.
like that's like and that's a big goodbye.
Yeah,
you know what I
it
mean?
is.
Depending on how expensive it is.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think that's why they do it, man.
Would
I
you
mean,
do that
it's-
for your daughter?
Yeah, I would do that for my daughter.
It sounds right that a father would pay
Yeah.
for their daughter's wedding.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that for my daughter.
Okay, would you or are you? Are you gonna do it?
No, I would. Yeah, I would do it for her.
Okay.
Yeah, I would. I mean, anything my daughter needs, she'll get it. She
Yeah.
won't ever need for shit. I promise you that. But yeah, nah, I would do that for her. But I'm also gonna expect. I mean, bro, ain't nobody just gonna marry my daughter.
Yeah,
I
word.
promise you that.
Like,
I promise you that.
I want to take my daughter around the fucking world first, so no fucking shitty guy could take her to Spain. She's like, oh my god, like he's the guy. Like, nah, fuck that.
Nah, the dude that yeah, this is gonna be some
Facts.
high standards
Word.
for sure. Okay, cool. Do we have any super chats, bro? Because I want to
Yeah.
get to the ratings real
yeah,
quick.
we got 3.
Go ahead.
One from Horton, $5. He says, name a country in Africa.
I like this one.
Mm.
Name a country in Africa.
Oh no.
Speaking to the mic.
Brazil.
Brazil.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good one.
Okay, next.
I like that one because
She
I've
was
hold on.
confident too.
No, because come on, ladies, don't tell them anything. Okay, let's let everybody answer. I've always wanted to go to Africa, and my girl's from Brazil, so I really appreciate. All right, what about you? Name one country in Africa.
Visit her homeland.
Ladies, don't give each other answers. Yo, here's the thing, yo. You guys give each other answers, and when we get to you don't know shit.
Fuck it up.
Like, how the fuck does that work, bro? Like, how do you give other people suggestions, and then when we get to you, you're quiet? Okay, name one country in Africa.
I don't know, Zimbabwe. I don't fucking
No.
know.
Hey,
there you go.
Yeah, there you go. All right,
Yeah.
what country in
I
Africa?
don't know.
One country. You don't know one country in Africa?
In Africa?
Yeah. Wakanda. There's a whole bunch.
Fuck. I mean, I know my mom's grandma went somewhere but I just don't remember where.
Oh,
I just
honey,
don't remember the
no.
name.
Just guess. Give me one.
I don't want to say India.
That's a whole
Because
continent.
it's a continent, right?
Okay,
Is it
so
not?
India's a good one. What about you over there? Give me one.
Egypt.
Okay,
Egypt. Okay.
I'll give you that.
Shut
That's
up.
right.
What about you?
Morocco.
Morocco.
All right.
What about you?
That's you.
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Okay. What about you? Give me one.
I was gonna say Zimbabwe or
Okay.
Nigeria. So
Give me another one.
Bro, you black. Come on, don't fuck this shit up. Yo, do not fuck
Give
us
me
up.
another one. Go ahead.
I swear to God, I'm gonna revoke your black
Come
card.
on, bro.
There's a cartoon.
Give me one. Give me one. What about Jamaica?
That's not African.
Okay. I thought you were gonna. All right. Give me another one. Give me one.
It's
Give
not
me one.
playing, man.
Give me one.
I keep wanting to say the Congo or something like that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. Put the mic in that girl's face over there. Give me one.
I don't know if they already said the one I was gonna say, so I can't say it.
Dominican Republic. You ain't gonna say that one?
No, that's not in Africa.
Okay. Give me one. There's a shit ton of them, bro.
I was gonna say Zimbabwe, but they already took it, so
Okay.
I'm not sure. Go ahead.
Because they said it, they took
No,
it.
I had it in my head. I swear to God, I had it in my head. I was like Zimbabwe.
All right.
There's
right.
more,
Right next to
And
you.
Wakanda because of the movie.
Wakanda. Okay.
Mhm.
You know Wakanda's not.
No, not no.
Okay.
What, the hotel movie. Bro, it was a hotel.
It was
It's the
okay.
movie is a hotel, and then they invaded it. No,
Oh.
you don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking
I
about?
know what she's talking about, but I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because I don't want to give an answer.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
You know what? Help her out. Go ahead.
Rwanda? Is
Yes,
that what you're talking about?
that's what I was
Okay.
gonna say.
All right. What about you next to her? Go ahead. Give me one. If the
There's another one.
if the
y'all
black
killing
girls don't
me,
know
brother.
a country in
Like,
Africa,
I have the flags in my head. I just don't remember their fucking names.
This
Okay.
is so
Like,
fucking sad.
I
Yo,
have
the
one, but
white
I'll
girl
say
got
can
it,
say
and
another
y'all
one.
are folding right
I
now.
can say another one. You want to do another?
come on, give me one. Just go ahead and guess.
It's a movie, mommy. It's
Holy
a cartoon.
shit, bro.
Toto.
No.
You know, I was gonna say that one, but I was like, I don't know.
It's
I
a
don't want to
cartoon.
fuck it
That
up.
is in
Give me one.
Africa.
Give me one. Give me one. Yo, Horton
Is
comes.
Uruguay in fucking Africa?
Oh my God. Shout out to you. Yo, Horton always catches him by surprise,
Yo,
bro.
I can't believe that shit.
No, because they
Did you
named
say
all
with
the
a
ones I
Y?
was gonna
She
say.
meant
like,
Uganda. She didn't mean Uruguay.
Oh, okay.
You saving her
saving
over
her
here.
like shit, because that's
Yeah.
a whole different country.
Right.
That's what
Okay.
she meant. She meant
Let's get to the other super chats, bro. Go ahead.
South
Yeah, we
Africa,
got
maybe.
we got one from
That's in the name.
Right.
I was gonna say
Go ahead, bro.
Madagascar too.
we got one from Walking the Wire 999. He says, question for the ladies: do you have a racial preference for dating?
Okay. Real quick. What about you? Do you have a racial preference? Yes or no?
Yes.
What is it?
What is it?
Black guys.
Black guys. Wow. Okay.
Shut up.
Hold on. Real quick. Into the mic. Have you ever been with a black guy?
Yes.
Okay. So you that's like your preference.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it true? Like once you go black, you never go back?
Abso-freaking-lute. Let's go.
Why y'all yelling? They stealing your mans, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? They taking your mans. Real quick. Have you dated any other race?
Yes.
Okay. So
Not
like,
in like the past like 7 years.
okay, but like besides white guys.
Yes.
Okay, cool. What about you? What's your preference? Latinos. Okay. What about you?
Latino.
Okay. What about you over there?
Smart guys.
Okay, give me
That's
a
not
racial
a racial
preference.
preference.
Like,
I'm bugging.
oh wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah, your racial preference.
God damn it, bro.
Hey, she was close enough. Close enough.
Yeah.
Give me your racial preference.
Okay. Latinos.
Okay. What about you over there?
I don't have racial preferences. I
Put
have
the mic down.
personality preferences.
Okay, but what
I don't have racial
have you dated
preferences.
more than anything? Probably black
I've
guys, right?
Dated all types of guys.
Your ex was black.
No, he's Cuban, Mexican, and American. My ex-husband.
Okay.
The last guy that I dated was black.
So throughout your life, what have you dated more, like the most?
If we're going by like my body
We're
count,
going
it's
way
even.
back.
No,
Okay.
it's even. It's even. It's pretty.
Just
even.
give me one. Which one is it? Give me a preference.
I don't have one. I'm telling you, I just
She
don't
don't
date white guys.
discriminate.
I don't. I just don't date white guys.
Okay, so
But
it's
I've
between
dated
blacks.
Latinos,
So
I've
it's
dated-
Blame you.
I've
So
dated
it's-
black
most
guys.
dated?
yo,
dated
come on, one
Latinos.
mic at a time. So it's between blacks and Latinos.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
I'm pansexual, so I don't have a preference.
That's what?
You're what?
Yeah.
Bro,
Pansexual.
race, like black, white,
It's not.
Latino.
It's nothing about that. It's not
But-
about
but-
That
race.
means you like
But
anybody, right?
pansexual
Yeah.
is like Transformers and all
Yeah.
that
How old are
shit.
you?
That
18?
doesn't have to do with
19?
race.
19? What have you dated the most of throughout your life? You're young.
You said you were in a relationship. What was he?
He was a Latino. He was Honduran.
Okay, speaking to the mic. God damn it, bro.
He was Honduran.
Okay, so is it fair to say Latinos?
No, because I've talked to a lot of Asian people before too.
Okay.
So it's not.
Which
like,
one of those two have you talked to the most? Why the fuck are you guys so
Latinos.
complicated, bro? Fuck!
Because
Holy
I don't
shit,
have a
bro.
preference.
God damn, bro. Y'all act like I'm asking for social security numbers or some shit, bro. Holy
like,
shit.
Majority of your relationships, who have you
It
fucking
just goes
been
to
with?
show you how complicated, bro. You ask me, I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Yeah.
There's no questions.
What is it?
Latinas, bro, for
Yeah.
sure. The fuck? What about
The
you?
Latinos, come on, we
The
know this
fuck?
shit.
What the
Like,
fuck? What about you,
Mine
Josh?
is legit either.
Real quick, Josh, what about you?
Definitely Latin women.
Okay,
Cuban.
yo, what about you, brother, over there? Which ones? Latinas, right? God damn it,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly. Like, we know what the
bro,
fuck we want.
I knew the answer before I even asked myself.
Yeah,
I don't have to think about that shit, bro. What about you over there?
Black guys.
Black guys?
specifically Island boys.
Okay, so black guys.
Ooh.
All right, put the
I got it.
Yeah.
Caribbean men.
Caribbean. So okay.
So black niggas.
Okay, black niggas. What about you over there?
I don't have a preference and don't defend me on it because I've dated like.
I'm not defending you on it
I
at
mean,
all. I'm
don't
about to
fight
attack
me
you on it.
Don't attack me on it because what I'm saying is like it's not. I really don't have a preference because I have never cared if somebody's white, black, or anything.
What
Like,
have you dated the
I
most?
like there is no the most because it's like all the in like.
So you've dated
relatively-
equally the same amount
Yes, I'm
of all
telling
races.
you, yes,
You don't
yes,
discriminate.
because I don't discriminate.
You
But
dated-
what
you-
she be dipping her dip?
Hold on, have you dated Asians before?
I've talked to one before, yeah.
What is your definition of like dating?
I mean, like, well, dating in.
So you
what
fucked every
aspect?
race basically.
No.
Okay,
No.
shout out to you,
Crazy.
man. Let's get to the other super chats, bro. I really want to do the ratings because these ladies are so honest.
Yeah, facts.
I
right?
really want to do the ratings. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, we got one from Justin Best. He says, if it's a man's job to pay, what is your job on the date?
Oh, good fucking question. What is your job on a date?
Can you repeat that? I'm
Okay,
sorry.
listen, ladies. If it's a man's job to pay for dinner, what is a woman's job during the date?
To keep banter, keep conversation going,
Okay.
keep you wanting to come back for another date.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on, real question. Have all the black men paid for the first date?
No.
I knew it because they're bums. What about you?
Facts.
During the date, right?
Hold on. You say facts,
The fuck,
and
nigga?
you're like, I
You're
still
still
want
dating, though.
I still want them.
Wait,
I still want them.
Not all black guys are bums. Just the ones
They're
that
not.
I have had a run-in with recently have
Okay.
been bums, and I need to. Fix
Whose fault is that?
Mine.
Okay. Shout out to you. What about you? Go ahead.
You said during or after the date?
During the date, right?
Yeah.
If a guy's paying for dinner,
Uh-huh.
what is your job? Because after the date, unless you're fucking, what's the job?
I mean, to have a conversation, get to know the person.
Give me something she didn't name. Give me another thing.
What the fuck? No, you got me fucked, man. Go to
Okay,
the next
cool.
person.
So there's it's gonna be hard for you ladies to find a job because can you find one? You know what? How about this? Can anyone give me a job that a woman can do during the first date? Anyone?
Give them
Educate.
the full. Wait. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
like,
she
I'm
should,
sorry.
like,
Go ahead. Speak.
get okay. I feel like when you're on a first date, I think you should give the person your full divided time and attention. Your phone should not even be on the table. It should be on your purse on the floor, anywhere. Just keep the conversation going. Keep it interesting.
Okay.
Have things to talk about.
I
Yeah,
get
like
you.
be an interesting type of person.
That's a
you
real.
know?
Right,
I
right.
You know what? That's I
the
will
fuck?
take that, but because most women can't even hold on. Yo, listen. Most women can't even
Hold the conversation.
be without their fucking phone, bro. TikTok has you guys glued. Okay, your attention span is a second. Okay, I read a question, you guys are like, what was the question? God damn, bro. It's like I just read that shit. Okay, what about you? What is the job of a woman during a job? During a date.
During a date.
You know what? Matter of fact, can anyone just give me anything? Because it's gonna be hard for you ladies. Anyone has anything else that they want to add?
I would say to create the atmosphere, to
Okay.
show him
Yeah.
that she can like serve him.
I like that.
Show
Yeah.
him that she can.
I
you
really
know,
like that.
be someone who he can see the potential to build with.
Okay.
To show him
That she's worth
that
it.
she's worth.
How
something,
fair is that
exactly.
though? If the guy's doing the same thing, and on top of that, still paying.
It's not fair.
Okay.
It's not fair.
Okay.
You didn't ask if it was.
Does
fair,
it?
though.
Okay. Yeah. No. I was just asking a side question.
It's not
Does
fair.
anyone else have anything else?
I said that they could like educate them and show them that they're like worthy of like investing and knowing how to invest into things.
Okay. I see what you're saying. I'll take half credit for that. Okay.
He's giving you half credit because the guy doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, guys don't give a
Yeah,
fuck
no,
about
it's
that shit,
right.
okay?
Like-
Like you can't sit here and educate me on shit. I don't
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
have
that's
to-
just you guys.
You
though. There
have
is some
to.
guys.
well,
You're fucking with guys don't even fucking like pay the bills. So you're fucking with the guy doesn't have
Yeah,
money,
that's
so
a
you have to
different
teach
kind
him
of
how to
I
get
don't
bread.
understand why when you guys
different
ask a
kind of guy.
question, you try to run with what happens in my life. Like I said that.
But you
I
said
don't-
that.
That's what you
no, I
said.
said that I don't mind paying on a date. I didn't say that. Oh, I'm
Okay.
going on dates with niggas and they are not paying for me. I said that I, as a woman, don't mind paying on a date. Like you can't take one thing and then just run with it.
Are you- are-
But
Huh.
like, would you go out with the same person again, knowing that the same man let you pay the first time, and it's like the first time you meet
Yes, I
him?
would not care. I would not.
okay,
care.
you're
So then you just
different.
said that you
Okay.
did.
Okay, how about this? Are you a man?
No.
Okay, you're not a man. So how are you gonna tell us men right here what we like? Like I'm telling you, if I go out on a date and a girl's trying to educate me, I don't give a fuck about that. I want to know what you can do for me moving forward.
A woman's job isn't to educate a man. A woman's job in that scenario, like you're supposed to show him that you're the one safe space in the world that he can trust.
Okay. Well,
That's the
am saying-
dynamic that you're supposed to create. That's when I say create an atmosphere, that's the atmosphere that you're supposed to create for a man.
Like
It's
a
an
nurturing-
inviting, nurturing atmosphere that he can trust, that he can rely on. He doesn't give a fuck about you
What
teaching
I'm
him something
saying
in that
is
moment.
I'm not fucking with guys who are thinking in the ways that you guys are saying. So I guess that's
Yes,
just-
that's why you're paying for
I know,
dates.
I understand.
That's what we're saying.
I just literally
So you-
confirmed that I didn't say that I'm just going out paying for dates. If I want to pay for it, I could pay for it. Like what?
What I'm saying
why are
that
y'all so
yo,
caught up behind
what
that,
I'm
though?
saying is that even if you wanted to, the right guys won't let you. That's what I'm saying. You're missing the point, and it's really like
We're
clear.
not. Look,
So
I
is
don't
there
want you
something
to
wrong
think
with the
we're
woman
not
paying for a
attacking
date?
you or anything like that. We're trying to get you to understand that the caliber of men that you're dealing with is not a very
You
high
guys don't know
caliber,
the
mama.
caliber of men that I'm.
You
dealing
just
with
told
at
me who they
all.
are.
No, I'm not. I literally keep saying that I specifically myself will go out my way and say,
Yo,
hey, I want to pay
speak
for a
into
date.
the fucking mic,
I
bro.
said that I specifically myself would like to pay for a date for somebody because that's just something in me. I like to do things for people. Like
And
I
that's
don't
why
mind that.
men are
And
lazy,
no,
and
it's
men
not,
don't
like,
do the
why are you
things
guys
that they're
acting like
supposed
you
to
know
do anymore.
my life and my
I'm not talking
relationships?
about your life. I'm not talking about your relationship. I'm speaking in general, mama.
But what you guys keep
I'm
saying
saying that
before
the
is
problem-
literally men that I'm going out with. Is that not what you guys
because
are talking
you're
about?
using that example, so I'm just using the same example you're using.
I would just
Oh my
imply
God.
that.
I'm fucking.
So have you paid for a date before?
I'm fucking. No, I have not paid for a date before. But if I wanted to do it, I would pay for it.
Why the fuck are
myself,
you
is what
arguing
I'm
for something that
saying.
you haven't done before?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Because the whole point is that you guys are saying that before you guys were saying that a man has to pay for dates and then he gets nothing in return. What I'm saying is that I am a woman that would pay for a date. If I said that I wanted to pay for it, I would do that.
Okay, and what we're
that's
saying is
not-
that the caliber of man that would allow you to do that is not a high caliber man. That's
Yeah,
what we're trying
they're
to tell
low
you.
value
Oh my
man. They
God.
don't care.
Okay, you guys got
That's
that.
the point that we were trying to make.
Okay.
Fuck, bro. It's like we
Next
spent
question.
we spent 10 minutes just getting retarded just now, bro. 10 whole minutes, bro.
We actually we had a $2 super chat from Horton. He said to look up what TikTok brain is, and it's actually a real term. It's used to describe some of negative aspects associated with the platform, including lower attention spans and increased anxiety and depression.
Yeah, there you go. Shout out to TikTok, making the world a better place. Okay. Any other super chats?
Yeah, we got one more. Horton. He says, I'm from Cameroon, West Africa. Y'all broke my heart. Pulled it up geographically. My next baby mama will be Latina, by the way.
Yeah, listen, man. Black men love Latinas, and Latinas love you guys back. Okay.
We winning out here.
We got one more from Reptile Riff. He says, first time catching y'all live. Looking forward to the new setup. Shout out to you guys. Ladies, what's the most you've ever simped for a dude in your past?
Wow, good
All right, first
question.
of all, shout out to you, brother.
Yeah,
Become
man.
a member, man.
Much love to you, bro. Okay. What? You know what? Good question, by the way.
Yeah.
What is the most? You good over here? You
Yeah.
good? You want to be part of the show, or you wanna leave?
Sorry, what happened?
Do you want to be part of the show?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Did you hear the question?
Yes.
Okay. You know what? Answer the question. Go ahead.
I went to his house without him Ubering me or him doing anything just because I liked him. You know.
Okay, so that's the most you've done to simp for a guy?
Yeah.
So you did
Ooh,
you did the
I'm
minimum.
Can we like
lying.
skip
I'm
the
lying.
question?
I'm sorry, who wants to skip the question?
I mean, I don't know. Kind of embarrassing. I mean, I'll talk about it, but like, it's just like, you
Okay.
know, it's a pride thing.
What's the most that you've done to simp for a guy?
To simp for a guy, I think time is very valuable.
Okay.
Right? I think time is the most valuable thing that we've had.
You can't get it back.
And you can't get it back. So
Explain to me how you simp for a guy with time.
Just by waiting for him to get his shit together. Like,
Yeah.
you get me? Like, when he's not giving you anything like reciprocated.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, if he's not showing you any signs of improvement in the sense that you could tell that he just wants to be stuck.
I don't know
with
if I
in
can
that
take
thing.
that.
I feel like, yeah, man.
I'm
Time
sorry,
is
I don't.
super
I'll
valuable.
piggyback on that.
I don't know if I can take that because that's like
I feel like it is.
that's
I
like
think
me.
that's the most valuable.
What about
thing.
that guy that you made wait a year to get that?
Right.
That I
Yeah,
made
so now,
wait
yeah,
a
let's use
year?
that reverse psychology.
Good point, Josh.
That's true.
So then
You're
would you
right
be a
about
simp?
that.
But I don't. But see, the reason why I can't
because
take that.
told you-
Listen, the reason why I can't take that is because even in that scenario, that was his loss, and I don't give a fuck. He's a guy. And in this situation, that you lost your time, and that was your loss, and I also don't give a fuck because it's like you knew the red flags were there, and you still chose to wait.
Yeah,
that's a bad investment
true.
on your part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
That's like
But that's simp behavior. Exactly. It was a bad investment on my
I don't
part.
know if I can call that simping though,
I feel like it is.
because like you just wasted your time on your own. You know what I mean?
I definitely think it's.
I see what she's
I
saying.
see what she's saying, but it's just
I don't know. Chat. Let me know
you're
if you
like
guys
the
agree with
gray
that.
area
Yeah.
right now.
I feel like it is because again, like time is the one thing you can never get back. You get me? And to me, I feel like that's the biggest disrespectful thing that you can do to somebody is waste their time intentionally.
Yeah. Okay.
You
So
know what I'm saying?
like dating a guy for a year, and not giving him sex, right? That's crazy. Kind of like that, right?
He was fucking other people and I was okay with it. Like I knew he
Okay.
was fucking other people.
Alright.
It was fine.
Okay.
So it's not like he was like
Deprived.
at church,
Yeah.
like waiting for me and shit. Like, oh Tina,
Okay.
I can't wait to see. No, bro, he was fucking bitches left and right.
All right. Cool. What about you over there? Go ahead.
I really never simped for a guy.
Okay.
To be honest.
Thanks for being honest.
Okay.
What about you?
I have two examples. I have the first one with my ex. He disrespected me. He verbally abused me, a bunch of other things, and I was so blind that I just chose not to look at it. And everybody was like, "Oh, he's manipulating the fuck out of you. He's verbally abusing you." And I was just like, "Oh, like it's okay. Like I don't mind." And then now the other example is like with the recent situation I'm in. We've been talking for like 5 months, and he's still like, "Oh, like I'm not ready for a relationship," but we're doing all this relationship stuff. So I feel like I'm wasting my time.
Yeah.
But then he's like, "Oh, like you're not wasting your time. Like just give me more time." But what more time do you need, guy? It's been 5 months.
Okay.
So I'm just like, in this point, I'm just tired. I'm very drained, and I'm just like, hey, like I don't know how long it's gonna be until I'm done with you. And I told him like, you're walking on thin ice. This is the last chance I'm giving you. The slightest fuck up, I'm leaving.
That guy's gonna leave you, or you're gonna leave him. It's very easy.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do women see the signs and
And
act
stay.
surprised when shit happens? It's like sign, and then but I didn't see this coming.
And at the end, they'd be like, they loop all guys
right?
into it.
It's
All
like-
guys are fucking
Right.
assholes.
It's like the Disney factor.
But here's
I
the
feel
thing.
like. You get me?
I get
Like,
what you're saying,
we-
but my thing with
we-
her is, even in your situation, which is close to hers, is you're wasting your own time.
Mm-hmm.
You are wasting your own time.
No, I definitely agree. If something happens and like we don't end up working out, which honestly could probably happen, there's no one to blame but myself because I saw all the flags. I've thought about this for the past month. We've been on and off, like, hey, like we're ending things and then we come back to each other. So honestly, there's no one to blame but myself because I could have cut that off.
Here's
from,
what
like, the
here's
beginning.
what I'll say, ladies. A guy will never, or unless he's just that dude, and he has like endless options. An average guy will never miss an opportunity to come back and fuck again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, like I've been there
I'll
before.
say whatever the fuck. Oh yeah,
right,
go,
bro.
bitch, let me fuck.
Especially if he's going through like a dry spell.
Yeah,
he'll say whatever the
definitely.
fuck he needs to say.
I'm sorry for hurting you. I apologize for everything.
Right.
Please give me another chance. I won't fuck it up.
Boom, I hate you.
So again, read the signs. You know what I mean, and then save some time because apparently, and it's true.
No, it's true.
Time is the most valuable thing we have. What about you? Go ahead.
I was young and dumb, and I would say a baby.
A baby.
Yeah. So like,
Oh shit! Damn.
yeah.
I can see
I was
that,
dumb
but
and
like,
young, yeah,
did you
baby.
have? Okay, that's just so delicate, man. I don't want to
Sorry.
get into it. Yeah.
She's like,
Okay, what about
dumb
you?
and young.
This actually kind of circles around to what we were just talking about women paying for the first date. So there was this, black guy that I was very, very attracted to. And for months, probably like 3-4 months, I was constantly liking his Instagram stories, sharing his posts. Every time like I saw these like free giveaways for like stuff that he was into, I'd tag him so he could possibly win. For his birthday, I'm like, hey, why don't you let me take you out to dinner? Bro, this man still did not message. Like, it still was like, yeah, maybe, maybe next week or whatever, like when I get back, blah, blah, blah. I just got this dude to actually go on a date with me probably 2 weeks ago. He deadass let me pay for the first date. It lasted maybe an hour. And then he left and went and hung out with a friend. And then come back to my house and try to make a move. And when I told him Mother Nature was here, he was like, oh, and dipped. Bro.
He's just not that into you.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
She just threw salt to
She's
the
like,
wound.
I know. That's why I'm using it as an
Yo,
example.
No, for
next time. He asked how much I'm
I have a
sick for,
question for
man.
you. I have a question for you. What's your name?
Liz.
Liz, do you have a father?
I do.
Is he in your life?
Yes.
You respect him?
Yes and no on certain things.
Okay, that answers
If
a
you
lot
could say
right there.
no, then
yeah.
no, it's just no.
Yeah, if you respected your father, you would probably respect yourself.
Can you explain that to me, please?
I feel like women typically that have good father figures, they learn their value through their father, right? And so you wouldn't be out here paying for dudes fucking dinners and doing all this crazy shit if you knew your worth through your father.
The
I agree.
relationships that we look for as women are relationships that resemble the relationship we have with
100%.
Guys do it
There
too.
goes the
Guys do it too
Yeah.
with their
Oh,
mom.
yeah, for sure.
With their mom, like they're
for
looking for
sure.
someone
I agree.
who
I
resembles
agree
like
For sure.
their
I
mom.
totally
Yeah.
agree.
You know.
But me and my dad, I mean,
Speaking to the mic.
me and my dad, we have a good relationship.
Okay.
I mean,
But good is not great.
Yeah, if you could say yes, but sometimes no, it's not.
Like
Well, it's
I
just-
I
don't-
love my daughter. I don't kind of love my daughter.
No,
You know
but
what I
I,
mean?
but
Like-
I love
like-
my dad. I don't agree with.
She
the
just doesn't
way-
like him.
Yeah.
No, I love everything about my dad. But because of
There's
things
something you
my
don't like
did,
about your dad.
Like my dad cheated on my mom, and when my mom found out about it and wanted to kick him out, my dad put my mom in a headlock. Like my dad's an ex-professional wrestler. Like
Okay.
he went extra, put my mom in a headlock in front of my sister.
Okay.
Threw a hamper.
What did your
across the
mom do
room.
wrong?
Overreacted like women always do.
What
Did she hit him?
Did she do anything else?
No, she just told him to get the fuck out of the
I
house.
love how you painting your dad as a bad, but like, what did your mom do? Because typically women never say anything wrong about what like the other person does.
I was only 9 months old, so I really don't know.
Okay,
Like this
so-
is just what my sister told
you
me.
understand the way you're painting the picture. You're making your dad sound like he was a horrible
Yeah.
person.
Like an abusive.
Like what is she?
My
like,
dad was kind of abusive.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
not
Look,
gonna
listen,
lie.
that may be true. That may be true, but was he like? I hate to say it, like, was he fucking? And like, did your mom hit him? Like, was he
No.
defending himself, or
No.
like sometimes I've seen guys that aren't abusive, and the girl will hit him so much that he's like, "Yo, fuck you."
It. I'm just gonna.
You know what I
take
mean?
one
No,
little-
my
I don't even think
no,
it
my
takes
dad-
that much. Like when it comes to a woman, because we could say some shit that is gonna feel like
Yeah.
we just punched you in the
100%.
See, and
face.
that's my
Like,
mom's
you get
problem.
me?
Is my
Like,
mom's
we're
got a
fucking-
slick
Okay, so
ass,
there you
smart
go.
ass mouth,
So there you
and
go.
she probably says something. And
Okay.
I've heard now that I'm older and I've actually talked to my like parents about like the divorce and everything. My mom did like cut him off, like took everything out of the bank accounts and
Okay.
like really like cut him, and he was like
Okay.
mainly the
Do you
provider.
understand that
you
a
know?
woman's mouth is equivalent to a man's fist?
Yeah.
I agree with
Do you understand
that.
with that?
Yes.
So like a girl doesn't, like she said, a girl doesn't have to hit you. She could fucking hurt you verbally.
with one
right?
word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. And the reason why women don't feel as offended verbally is because you guys ain't shit. You know what I
But is
mean?
it okay to hit the woman
Like,
back?
like,
if
like
she
if a
says some
woman
shit?
starts
No,
attacking a
neither
guy,
is okay.
Yeah.
what I'm
Neither
saying
one's
is if a
okay.
woman starts attacking a guy, even financially, say like calling him broke, that shit
Yeah,
hurts us.
that ass.
But
Oh,
if I
God.
call you broke, you don't give a fuck. Like you're a woman. What the fuck? You know what I mean? So Okay, cool. What was the main? I forgot the main question already, bro.
It was what's the
much have
most
you
you've ever
simped?
sent for a dude in your past?
All right. What about you over there? What's the most?
Okay, I was a junior in college. I wasn't working at the time. My ex at the time, his car fucked up, so I was Ubering him to work every day and back home. And the simp part about it was like his sister who lived with him works at the same job, and it's just that he didn't want to wake up a little bit earlier to go with her. So I would just
Ladies, I need you to do me one big favor, okay? We have like a podcast here, okay, and we're like doing a big fucking like remodeling this weekend. The money you're gonna use to simp on dudes, just donate it to us. All right, we're buying cameras, we're buying all type of shit. If you're gonna simp on dudes, just literally simp on us. All right, help us buy the cameras, help us buy that shit because it sounds really stupid. Okay, what about you next to her? What is the most you've done to simp for a guy? You got big boobs, so I doubt you really do much. Go ahead, put the mic in her face, please.
I can say like doing his homework in college. Like I was like so head over heels and putting his needs before mine, and he ended up graduating college and finishing, and I didn't because that's
damn.
Shit. So if you want to be honest,
Okay.
So I'll never do it again though.
You did his homework, but not yours.
God, she said, nigga, I gave up my
I will
degree.
never ever do it again.
Okay, shout out to you. I'll ride or die. Okay. What about you next to her?
I guess I would say the biggest simp I've been is like I put like worrying about a guy who came from like a really broken family and like household. Like I put his weight onto me and like took it like I wanted to like help him feel better as a person. Like I wanted to help him, I guess, like become his better self, and he didn't want him for it. That he didn't want that for himself. So yeah, that's how I've been.
Okay. Some of you ladies gave some stupid examples, okay? Because a lot of the stuff that you do, we do for you guys willingly and for free as well. Okay. Yet you guys call it simping. Any other super chats, bro?
Yeah, we got one more from DJ Tito, and he says, ladies, if you don't offer to pay on a date, you weren't raised right. And if a man allows you to pay on the date, then he wasn't raised right.
Why?
Sincerely, Daddy.
Shout out to my boy right there. Yo, listen, shout out to him, bro. That's a smart guy right there.
Yeah.
Why is that so hard to understand? It doesn't mean that like the woman is shit or the guy is, it's just like how it's supposed to be. Like it's cute
It just
for
matters.
It's cute for the girl to offer, right?
It's
And
like a common courtesy thing.
Yeah.
it's supposed to be that the guy pays anyways, no matter what. Okay. Okay, cool. My question to you guys next is, what is more dangerous, drunk driving or drunk sex? Okay, and we'll start off with you, speaking to the mic. What's more dangerous, drunk driving or drunk sex?
Drunk sex.
Drunk sex. What about you over there?
Drunk sex.
Drunk sex. Over there.
Drunk sex.
You,
Drunk sex.
Jess. Which one?
Fuck. I'm gonna say drunk driving.
Because you can actually fucking kill somebody, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you could kill somebody with drunk sex too.
Yeah.
You can.
How the fuck are you killing somebody with
Because
drunk
if
sex?
you're
I mean, if you
sick,
fucking somebody
Fuck
without a
that.
condom and they got
Yeah.
something that could kill
But
you, you gonna
Okay,
kill
yeah,
yourself.
Exactly.
You could kill somebody with drunk sex too, mama.
Y'all kinky.
I ain't never heard of that shit.
Yeah,
What the
okay.
fuck?
You can.
All right. What about you?
It's
Which one's
true,
more
though.
dangerous?
I think drunk driving.
Drunk driving. What about you?
Drunk driving for sure.
Yo, you see? She came up with a good point, and they're like,
God,
hell
no,
yeah.
no,
I was
Listen,
gonna say that
listen.
regardless.
Listen, she came up with a good point. They're like, that was a fucking valid point.
Oh,
Drunk
God.
drive. What about you over
I say
there?
both because you can.
Give me one. Holy shit, bro. Give me one.
It's so difficult.
No, both because you can kill somebody if you don't have unprotected sex and the person is sick.
Okay, but
And
in the moment,
kill
which one's more
yourself.
dangerous? In the moment.
Drunk driving in the moment. If
Okay.
you want to get technical.
What about
Oh my god, bro.
what about you
Yo, where
over
did you
there?
find her, bro?
Drunk driving.
Drunk driving. Okay, so we
So she
basically
can't
had
come
half
next
and half. Chat, listen, man. This is why I'm getting old so quick, man.
Yo.
Fuck, bro.
Yo,
This is, yo, ladies, I ask you guys a question, and it's just like, fuck.
Like,
Fuck,
shit.
bro. 100%.
Like,
Any
what
other
car
super
was
chats?
he in? Like, is it crashable? Like, would I survive if I was going 15 miles per hour?
It's probably a Tesla. Like,
Was it a
Yeah.
tank?
Yeah,
Exactly.
we got one more super chat
Go ahead.
from Rylan. He said, when is it okay for a man to physically defend himself against a woman who is physically hitting him and won't stop, no matter how bad he begs her?
That is a good fucking question. I need you to start off. Go ahead. You right here.
Me?
Yes, speaking to the mic.
It said, when is it right for a man
for him to defend himself?
When is it okay for a man to defend himself when he's being physically assaulted by a woman?
and she's not stopping?
No.
Look, the moment she lays a hand on you, you need to stop that. It's not okay for you to hit her. It's not okay for her to hit you. And if she really thinks she's got the balls that she's gonna step to you, bro.
I'm sorry. Hold on. You're saying that it's not okay for a guy to hit a woman, correct?
No, it's not okay for a guy to hit a woman. It's not okay for a woman to hit a guy.
But
either.
if he's defending himself,
then
is it
it's okay.
Okay.
Yes, it's okay.
All
That
right.
is the only instance it's okay.
Okay, so give me an example of when finally it's okay for a guy to hit a woman back.
The moment she lays her hands on you in
Okay.
a violent manner.
Okay. So let's say me and you are arguing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a heated argument.
Mm-hmm.
You got upset. You slapped me.
Bro, if you don't slap me back,
See, I feel like you'd get turned on off some shit. Like that.
Turn into
You know
like
what
some
I mean?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith shit.
But
She'd
like,
be like, ooh, I like that.
Just the way she said, if you don't
Okay,
smack
then.
me back. Okay, so off the first strike.
off the first strike.
Okay, what about you? When is it okay, if ever, for a guy to hit a girl back?
Fuck, I'm gonna
I
go with
love
two
this
things.
question.
Are you ready? So honestly, I'm a face person. If I go to touch the face, that's like obviously you get him back. But if you're a man, I guess you're not really supposed to hit the woman fuck back. Like you should have your you guys are obviously men. You should have this hold the bitch. All right, you're done hitting me. You shouldn't be getting fucking smacked. But the face for sure. Like the face is the ultimate. Like yo, that's the level. Bitches be slapping. You know, like if you're hitting somebody and slapping them on the back, but the face, that's the line.
Okay, so you can get hit on the balls, but if you get hit in the face, it's
down,
on.
man.
Okay?
You're down for sure.
Okay,
You're not going
gotcha.
nowhere.
What about you over there?
I mean, honestly, if you get your hands put on by a woman, like she's acting like a guy automatically. So I think you should honestly just hit her back.
Okay.
I mean, it's not okay for any of you to hit each other.
Okay.
But it's valid. It's self-defense.
So
Fact.
Leah, you're a woman. I'm a man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stronger than you.
Absolutely.
If you hit me, it's okay for me to hit you back.
It's not okay, but it's self-defense. So obviously, like it's not okay for no
Okay,
one
so
to hit each
hypothetically speaking, let's say me and you were fighting, right?
Right.
You hit me, I strike you back with the same amount of force. I didn't hit you harder or softer. The neighbors heard us arguing. They called the police.
Yes.
The police comes in here and they say, yo, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, listen, officer, my girlfriend and I were arguing. She punched me. I punched her back. What do you think the police are going to do?
Take y'all both to jail.
Okay. Well, I want her to answer. What do you think the police are going to do?
I think they're gonna blame the guy
Okay. Why does a guy get blamed? When the woman hit
because they're
first.
stronger.
Okay. When a woman hit first and a guy just defended himself, why does a guy still get blamed?
Because they're stronger.
Because they're stronger.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about you? When is it okay for a guy to defend himself against a woman?
I feel like they should take in some slaps, and then after, I mean.
Okay, we're just gonna. Yeah, okay. That was the
Like,
stupidest
literally.
answer ever. We're just gonna move on. What about you?
Um,
Fucking retarded, bro.
I think that it has a lot to do with the way that like you raise like your son. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had a son, I wouldn't want him to like beat the shit out of the girl. Like obviously, like you know what I mean? But obviously you guys are stronger. So there are other ways for you guys to overpower a girl. And if she's not going for it, she's picking up bottles and doing crazy, just knock the bitch out and just leave her there like for a little while. Let her wake up by herself or something.
The one thing I want men to understand is, bro, it's not okay to hit a girl.
Yes, it's not.
Not because I don't believe that they don't deserve it. They fucking deserve it.
It's just you're
the
stronger.
problem is if she's hitting you, punching you, slapping you, throwing phones at you, throwing bottles at you, and she's hitting you with everything, but you knock that bitch out.
Yeah.
You're
You're
done.
done. You're fucked.
You're
It's
done.
fucked.
Because the police isn't gonna say, well, what the fuck did you do?
Exactly.
Right? They're not gonna come and say, well, he told us that you did all this and then he knocked you out. It doesn't fucking matter. You should have never hit the woman because, bro, trust me, like you're fucked.
And that's the difference between guys and girls. We don't act off our feelings. We know logically what the fuck's gonna happen. That cop is gonna bust down. We're going on the ground. They don't give a fuck what happened.
Yeah.
All they know is we fucking hit a girl.
Yeah.
That's the end of the story.
Listen, man, I've heard cops literally say that they when they go to domestic violence like cause, they know that the women almost always initiate it, but they almost always leave taking a man, even though the woman initiated that shit.
And that's fucked up.
It's fucked up, but that's the double standard that men got to deal with, and it's not a fun one.
Yeah.
And I do feel sorry for you on that.
But can I
go
ask you
ahead.
a question? I mean, after
Go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
What would you do? Because like you've said it before, you're like, oh, like if I'm out at a club and like some random ass bitch comes up to me and she's acting like a man, trying to like fight me, like, and she slaps me, like you've said it yourself that you're gonna punch her back.
You know what I love about myself is that I've been a real nigga since I was a kid. So when I was in middle school, I had a black fat girl. I was getting into the school bus and a big black fat girl like punched me in my face for no reason. And I just returned the favor. You know what I mean? Like as a kid, like I always believed in equality.
Was it because she was black?
Nah, just in general, bro. It was like it was an instinct. First of all, I was in middle school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and probably because she deserved it. But like I believe in equality. I always have. You know what I mean? The fucked up part about it was I was the only one that got in trouble. Even though the school camera, like there's a camera on the school bus, like clearly showed her punching me, and I, just reacted, and I got suspended.
And she didn't?
And she was in school the next day.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? And by the way, I never found out why she punched me. She just punched me, So, okay, what about you? When should a guy be? Oh, so back to you. Today, I'm a lot older. So if I'm at a club and a girl comes up and slaps me, I'm probably just going to be like, this bitch is drunk. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to lie. Listen, man. If it's like some shit where I feel really threatened, I'm not going to bitch out.
I might just push that bitch hard.
If it's a situation where I'm like, what the fuck is really up with this chick? Listen, man, I believe in equality to this day. Okay? It is what it is. Y'all can be mad at me. Y'all can hate me. It don't matter. Like, there's no reason why, especially a random girl. Why the fuck you hitting me, bro?
Because
so
either way, bro, even if she hits you and you sit there and take that shit, the bouncer's taking you out.
Yeah, you're getting, no matter what, you're getting escorted because the bouncer don't care.
Yeah.
He
sees a girl, they're going to keep her in there.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, man, because the way I think, I'm always going to think defensive. I'm like, okay, why is she hitting me? Is someone else going to hit me? You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to keep myself safe. What about you? When should a guy be able to defend himself?
Can I make a point before that?
Sure.
Okay, so y'all were talking about who would go to jail first if a female hit a man and he hit her back, right?
Yeah, yes, in general.
If a cop gets called to a domestic violence case and they come and they see that both parties hit each other, they're taking both of them to jail, straight to jail.
That's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, I like that you said that, but from what I've seen here in Miami, I've seen the exact opposite.
Of course, because there's corrupt cops. But that has nothing to do with the system. The law says that if both parties involved through hands, they're both going straight to jail.
We agree with you on that point.
100%.
They just don't give a fuck.
Of course, and that's not nobody's fault. That's just
so it wouldn't be logical for us to tell guys, you should smack a fucking woman back.
Of course not. I'm not saying it's right for you to smack nobody back. I'm saying you don't do anything unless you have to. Unless she's grabbing a knife or something, you just grab her. It's so easy to grab a woman as a man. Just grab her. Literally.
Hold on. If you're running at me with a knife, you're trying to stab me.
You're gonna beat the.
Okay, you just told me. Hold on. You just told me to grab you.
You sure?
Oh no, not if she has a knife. If she has a knife, you gotta defend yourself. But I'm saying like if she's just smacking you or hitting you, just grab her.
Just grab her. You know what happens when a guy just grabs a girl? She gets even crazier.
Yeah. Okay.
She starts wailing, kicking, biting, scratching.
Then
that's
walk
typically
away.
what I've seen. If I'm being honest, that's typically when I've seen that the man strikes a woman. When he that's almost like the last resort when he's like, listen, man, stop.
Yeah, exactly.
And she gets worse. And then he's like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I'm already close. You know what I mean? He's like, fuck this shit. You know what I mean? And that's typically what happens. And I've seen that shit, bro.
It was crazy, bro. As soon as you sat there, oh my God, I can't believe you're slapping.
Yeah, 100%. A girl would do everything to a guy, but the moment that she gets hit, you're done. It's over, right? She comes into reality. She wants to call the police. Yeah. Now all of a sudden she wants to call the police. Not before.
And you said grab her, but I've heard a story. I've seen it with my eyes. Not even a story. I've seen it of a guy grabbing a girl and bro, there's the opposite happen. It doesn't matter. If you grab the girl, the same shit's gonna happen.
They go crazier when you grab them.
Exactly.
You can have video evidence,
And they still don't pay their
and they
fuck.
still
I
do
don't
not
know.
give a fuck.
There's just judges now that's very corrupt. There's
Now I'm
police
talking about the
that's
cops.
corrupt.
The
Yeah.
judges care.
Yeah.
The judge. See, the
Some
difference
judges
is
don't.
no. You got that
Some
mistake.
judges don't.
Hold on. Judges cannot judge off their feelings. They have a fucking like code.
It's
Okay, you can't. A judge can't judge you because she's like, I don't like you.
Yeah.
Okay, now she can give you the max time that she's able to give you based off your charge, but they can't just be like, I don't like you 10,000 years. That's not how it works.
And ultimately, the jury decides.
Yeah, I was about to say the jury's
100%.
like,
You
yeah.
have laws to follow.
Not only that, but we're talking about the cops. The cops have the first initial interaction with the domestic couple.
And then they can write whatever the fuck they want.
Oh,
on that
for
paper.
sure. For sure. And here's the worst part, okay? I want you to understand this. If you get into it with a guy, okay, because in a moment you don't care, but he has to go to court, that shit stays on his record unless he pays to get that shit expunged. And even then, they can technically still see that shit if like you really pay to see that shit. You know what I mean? So you guys got to think about what you do before you call the fucking police. Okay? Be fucking smart. Because a lot of times what happens is you get in fucking arguments with your boyfriend, somebody goes to jail, and then you're like, fuck, I fucked your life
And then
up.
you go bail him out of jail.
Right. And it's some stupid shit. It's like, yo, stop being petty, man. Women are petty as fuck. Y'all motherfuckers are petty as fuck. Like, y'all deserve to get beat, bro. Fuck. That shit is annoying as fuck, bro.
Maybe just don't hit anyone.
All right. What about you? When should a guy be able to defend himself? Go ahead.
I would say once it gets to the point where she's like intentionally trying to hurt you, like when it gets kind of dangerous, not even more so like weapons. Like if she's trying to draw blood, like you said, biting and doing the most like that, you can't blame a guy. For
So let's
like,
say a girl bites a dude really hard, rips off flesh. Should he be able to hit her back?
being able to.
Yeah, like would it be justified if he hit her back?
Me personally, I wouldn't blame him because like what the fuck.
Okay. All right. I see that. I agree with you.
Yeah, like I'm on the same page.
I agree with you. However, don't do it, man, because the police isn't gonna say, "Let me see your bite wound."
Yeah.
Oh, she ripped blood. Like, oh, it's cool. I see why you did. They don't give a fuck.
And on top of that, is the girl really gonna say the honest truth? Oh, I was beating the shit out of him, and then he hit me. Nah, they're gonna be like, "Yo, he hit me, and then I did all this to protect myself. It was self-defense."
Yeah, 100%. All right, right next to her. What about
Unless
you?
his life is in jeopardy. So, like, if she has a knife or she comes out with a gun or she beats the living shit out of him, I think he should hit her back.
Okay, what about you next to her? Go ahead.
Basically the same thing until your life is in danger. But then the way you guys are making it seem is like oh, then women should just be able to like, you know, beat on guys until like they push them to that point. But that's not right either. Like I feel like they should be able to defend themselves immediately once they're getting their hands put on, but not defend and hit back. More like defend, like get out of there is what I mean. Like run away.
Getting out of there is not defending.
I mean, defending yourself, protecting yourself.
Getting out of there is just being smart. Like defending is like you're hitting back, you're attacking back. Right? It's like if North Korea bombed us right now, we're gonna defend ourselves. Motherfucker, we're bombing back.
I was thinking in an aspect of like defending more like defense, because that's like a defense mechanism to run away. Like
Okay.
Flight or fight.
Okay, cool. Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got one more from Because. He says, ladies, would you ever get your man's name tattooed on your body?
Oh,
Yes.
good question. Real quick, yes or no? Would you? Yes or no?
No.
What about you? Yes or no?
I have a cover up.
Okay. So yes. What about you over there? Yes or no?
No.
What about you?
Never.
Never. What about you?
Not a name.
Not a name. What about you?
No.
What about you?
Cover up.
You. All right. Put the dick next to her mouth. I'm sorry. The mic. What about you? Yes or no?
Absolutely not.
No. What about you over there?
Absolutely.
Okay. Cool. Wait. Absolutely yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Delusionally, absolutely.
Okay. You're a special one over there. Okay. Cool, ladies. You know what? Let's do the rating game. Okay. So real quick, ladies, understand this. This is an activity. Okay.
I don't like this game.
Okay. That's fine.
Nobody ever likes
But this is a real fun game. Okay. Unless you're fucking emotional and sensitive and dumb. Okay. So the game is very easy. Okay. We're all gonna rate each other. You're gonna rate us as well. Okay. And we're rating off beauty only. Literally just physical beauty. Okay. Not personality, not their stupid answers throughout the show. Literally just off beauty. Okay. 1 through 10. 10 means your model status. and 1 means you're ugly, 5 means you're an average looking person, which isn't that bad. Okay. There's a reason why he took off his glasses, because women always like to see his eyes. Okay. He has really like light eyes. Okay. Real quick, we're gonna start off with you. I want you to rate the girl on the couch all the way down to yourself. So from 1 to 10, what would you rate the girl over there on the couch? Speak into the mic.
She's like a 9. My beautiful lady to the left is an 8.
Well, hold on. The girl all the way on the right was a 9.
Yes.
And she's an 8.
Yes.
Okay, what is she?
10. A 8. 7. 8. 8. 7. 10. You're 10.
What are you?
Me?
What would you rate yourself?
An 8.
Why'd you give her a 10?
Because she's beautiful.
Because that's your cousin.
I love you.
And she's beautiful. Look at her face. She's literally like beautiful.
Okay. And what'd you rate yourself again?
An 8.
You rated yourself an 8. Okay. I want you to do the same. Start off with the same girl. Go ahead. Speak into the mic, please.
A 6.
Okay.
6.5.
Ladies, let me tell you something too. We're all human beings. It doesn't take that long for us to know if we're attractive or not. Okay. There's no disclaimers. Don't say you're cute, but don't know. Just like give a number. Okay. So what? So Big Boobs was how much?
6.5.
Okay. What about her?
The same, a 6.5.
Okay. What about her?
6.
Okay. And her?
Jesse's a 7.
Okay. Her?
I would say a 7 too.
Next to you.
She's just so young looking. Like I feel like wrong rating her. Like,
You're a woman.
I know.
That's
but
what I was
it still-
thinking.
yeah,
That's
but
what
it
I
still
looked at
feels
you.
Like we
wrong.
don't give a fuck because you're a woman.
Like, it still feels wrong though. I would say she's like a 7.
Okay. What is she right here?
She's like a 7 too.
Okay. What did you rate yourself?
Myself, I would say like a 6.5, 7.
Okay. What about you next to her? I want you to rate her all the way on down, move all the way here. Go ahead.
Okay. Didi, 9.
Okay.
The one next, 9, 10, 6, 7, 8. Myself?
No, her.
9, 10, and myself at 8.
You're an 8. Okay. I want you to do the same thing. Same rotation. Go ahead. Speak into the mic though.
I would say 6. The lady on the all the way to the left. I mean, right.
Wait, the one in the middle. Just go by order. What are you doing?
Oh, no, yeah, I meant her.
Okay,
Like,
so the
all
one in the middle. Go ahead.
Yeah. La Dominicana, eres hermosa. I would say she's like an 8, 8.5.
Okay.
I would say also an 8.
Okay.
7.5.
Okay.
Getting to an 8. 8. 8. 9. 7.5.
Pretty good today.
What are you?
Me,
Yeah.
I would say 7.5.
Okay, 7.5. Jesse, same rotation, okay? And then come back to you last. Go ahead.
Bicho, here we go. We got a 6, we got a 7, we got a 6, we got a 7, we got a 7.5, we got a 6, we got an 8, we got a 7.5. And I'm gonna give myself a 7.5 too.
Okay.
Shout out to
Yeah,
you.
Shout out to you, man. Holy
You made
shit.
that the same quick.
All
Like,
right, cool.
4 other ladies went before you, and you made it like that.
All
I
right.
listen.
That's
I
the
fucking told you.
That was beautiful.
All right.
Thank you.
What
very
about
much.
you? Go ahead.
Okay.
Into the mic. Go ahead.
6,
Okay.
7.5, 8, 8, 7, 8, 8, 7. I give myself a 6.
You give yourself a 6. Perfect. You over there. Same rotation, and then come back to you last. Go ahead.
6, 7.
All right, right here.
I can't see it. 7, 7, 6, 8, 7, 8,
What about yourself?
8.
Okay. Okay, cool. So, ladies, understand this. This is just it's just an activity, okay? Let's try to keep it honest, okay? I'm hearing some high.
Yo, I haven't heard a 5 yet, bro. That's
I'm
what
hearing some
majority of
high
women
numbers.
is. All right,
Okay.
a 5.
So, okay, Dominican, go ahead. I want you to same rotation. I want you to put the mic in her face, please.
Yo soy puertorriqueña, pero está bien.
Oh, Puerto Rican. Okay. Damn, even worse, bro.
Even
How are you gonna talk about your own people like that?
That's what I'm saying. Even worse. Like she's
Anyway.
representing us badly. Go ahead.
Ay, diablo.
So start off with her.
Anyway, 7.
Okay.
Personally,
No. After you come last. Go ahead.
All right. 7.
Okay.
6, 7. I think she's a 7. She's beautiful. 7, 8, and 7.
Okay. And yourself, what would you rate yourself?
7.
A 7. Okay. Last but not least, go ahead over there.
All right.
Start off with the girl right next to you, the Puerto Rican. Go ahead.
8,
Uh-huh.
10, 7.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
5, 8, 9, 8.
What do you rate yourself?
8.
Okay, ladies. I think the reason why most women don't like this game is because you're scared to get rated low. Okay,
That's the truth.
and sometimes it's like if you don't hear a 10, it's like fuck. Okay, so now the fun part is here. Okay, you guys are gonna rate the guys. Okay, you're gonna rate myself, my co-host, and then the producer. Everybody, please take a look at the producer at the same time. I don't want you guys to be like, "Oh, can I see him?"
Hey, Josh,
Look
can
at
you
the
come right here?
producer.
Because the girls on the couch can
Yeah,
see
let
you.
the girls
Want a
see you, bro.
360? Like,
Yeah, give us a 360, Josh.
All right, cool. All right, cool. So real quick, I want you to start off. So judge me, him, and then the producer. Go ahead. From 1 to 10 only. Go ahead.
6, 7, 6.
Okay, so 6, 7, 6. What about you? Go ahead.
You're all 7s.
We're all 7s. Over there. Go ahead.
8, 5.
Into the mic, please.
8, Eric 8, Basil 5, and 5.
Okay, I want you to go ahead too. Go.
I would say 8, 7.5, and 7.5.
Okay, what about you, Jess?
We got 7, 5, and 6.
7, 5, and 6. Okay, what about you?
I'm gonna go with 8, 6, and 7.
So 8, 6, and 7. Okay, cool. What about you? Go ahead.
775.
7, 7, 5. What about you, Puerto Rican?
7, 7, 5. 7, 7, 5.
Okay, 7, 7, 5. What about you over there? Go ahead.
I rate you all a 6.
All of us to 6?
Yeah.
Okay. I hate that number, 666. Okay. All right.
Damn,
So,
that bro going to say it too. Like,
all right, cool. So now we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna rate you ladies. Okay. Cool. So from 1 to 10 off beauty alone, because all of you ladies have great personalities, or at least most of you ladies do. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. And so we'll rate you guys from off beauty only. So Josh, go ahead, bro. Quick and concise. Go ahead.
we're starting from the
Start
sofa?
off. Nah, start off with her. Go ahead.
All right. 5, 6, 5, 7, 5, 6, 6, 5, 5.
Okay. 6, 5, 5. Got it. Basil, start off with her. Go ahead.
5, 6, 5, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, 5. Okay, no, on the couch 4 at the end 4.
You know, it's just amazing to see them. I want like a camera of the girls' reactions when we're rating them, because like some of them, bro, you can tell they're like,
my nigga, what?
You can tell that they're like, nigga, what? How dare you, right? I gave you a 7. Okay, so real quick. 5, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Puerto Rican had, because they're all average looking. Puerto Rican, the boobs help, so I'll give her a.
I almost want to give her a 7 on some real shit.
You know what, Puerto Rican, do me a favor, stand up real quick.
No.
You can't give us a spin? That's
Come
part
on,
of the
girls,
pussy.
show them
Come
that.
on.
Yeah.
Come on,
You was talking all this shit about me.
Right.
Get up.
Do it.
Don't scream though, guys. Don't scream. You're gonna blow the mic. Don't scream.
All right, cool. Yeah, it's definitely the boobs. So she gets. Yo, are those things fucking heavy? Like, do you like? Does your back hurt? Put the mic to her face, bro. Does your back hurt like when you walk and shit?
No.
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 Like-
They're just a full C.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's it. Oh.
Yes. Okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, she gets a 6 just because of the boobs. And then next to her, she gets a 4. Yeah.
So I had to probably be the most honest.
Yeah.
Rating.
I mean, I think we all pretty much rated them the same.
Mm.
But listen, ladies, here's a big misconception. Being average looking is not bad.
Yeah, you're just regular.
Like, there's nothing wrong with and I think that's what society like fucks up on is that everybody wants to be the baddest.
Exactly.
Everybody wants to
You
look.
can't all be the baddest.
Or be different. Like she said, regular. No girl wants to hear that. Oh, you're regular?
Yeah.
Fuck no. They don't want to be the same as everyone else.
Being average is okay, but and again, we rated you just off beauty, like off personality. Some of you guys are 7s. You know, off other like personal traits, you guys could be
some of
even
y'all
higher
are
than
twos,
that.
yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it's not that bad of a thing to be average. Okay.
The
like,
average girl looks good.
Yes, the average girl actually does look good. And I would say also the purpose of that activity is the fact that, you know, our value is different. So this is why when women, like, you could rate me a 4, I promise you it would not hurt me at all. I'd still go to sleep and fuck my chick the same way I would, like I was going to. You know what I mean? Like my confidence doesn't drop because I understand that my value comes from a different place.
And I know it, no doubt. One girl in here is thinking about a rating one of us gave, but none of us even remember a rating you gave us.
Like a rating that you guys gave us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I would say like it depends on your self-esteem. Like me personally, like I don't feel any type of way about like the way you guys rated me because like everybody has their own preferences.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
it's
everybody
subjective.
has their types.
Correct. Yeah.
It's okay.
What he's trying
Jesse, I hate you.
Okay, what he's trying to say is we won't remember any of your ratings.
Right.
You have no idea how many women leave here and literally say, "Oh, you rated me a 5 though. You rated me a 6."
Come back to the show and remember the number.
Listen. Funny story. She came here to the show one day, and I rated her a 7 just off looks. And a 7 is a pretty high number just off looks. Remember, we're not judging off anything else. Off personality, she's like a fucking 9. You know what I mean? But just off looks. And to this fucking day, she's like, "I'm still a 7 though."
Wait, who?
Jules, my girlfriend right there.
Oh, I'm not.
She can cook, she can clean. She does. You know how great she is.
Yeah.
But to this fucking day, when we're having like a good moment, I'm still a 7 though.
She said it yesterday. What are you talking about?
She's beautiful. She's like,
she said it
Okay,
yesterday.
I know, but come on. Off beauty alone, she's a 9.5.
like a 10, guy.
She's
God,
beautiful.
Guy, to me,
You're
she's
gorgeous.
beautiful. I think
She
she's
is
gorgeous.
beautiful, but I'm saying we judged off beauty only.
Off beauty?
Off beauty, you don't think she's
Guys,
beautiful?
Okay,
she's
so
like
hold on.
she's the prettiest girl in the room.
Exactly.
She's the prettiest girl in the room.
Yes.
Okay,
She
what?
is.
Okay,
I mean this with no disrespect, but you a bad bitch. I think my
I
papa-
second
I think
that.
my papa would say
but
that you
saying that,
fire.
I'm not. I can't even do it, bro. I
Yeah,
can't even
yeah.
do it because it's like
Because
they won't understand it.
It's
They won't.
different.
But didn't you say that a 10 is like model status?
Yes.
I genuinely think she's model
No,
status. She
but-
could be a
Yeah.
model.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
No girl could be a 10, period. No guy could be a 10, period.
Yeah, because that means you're
Done deal.
perfect.
You're perfect. You can't get better. That's bullshit.
Okay.
Why would you go to the gym?
Money. Why would you need to go to the gym when you can pay for it?
Ladies,
Exactly what
I
you're going to the
think-
gym for.
I'm sorry. What?
What? Wait,
Because
what?
then you're gonna look like you have a fake ass. I see girls with BBLs. I'm like, yo,
Yeah, it
you're
looks
not.
weird.
You're nah.
Yeah.
It looks weird.
Okay. Cool. Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got a couple. One from Captain. He says, "Ladies, do you believe that single mothers are to blame for their children's bad choices and behavior in adulthood?"
Good question. That is a good fucking question. That is from a boy
I'll
Captain.
repeat it again. Ladies, do you believe that single mothers are to blame for their children's bad choices and behavior in adulthood?
We'll start off with you.
No.
No. Okay. What about you, Jesse? Yes or no?
No, I'm gonna go with no.
Okay. What about you?
Yes, the way you raise a child is going to project in their future.
Okay, but remember, it's a single mother. So yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. What about you over there?
No.
What about you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would
What
say
about
that.
you?
No.
You over there on the couch.
No.
You go ahead.
Yes.
Okay, and you Puerto Rican. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Ladies that said yes, you're actually correct. And there is statistics proof that. Okay. Single mothers typically are very, very fucking guilty of the way that even their daughters and sons both behave.
That's a
Most sons end up in jail. Dead.
71%.
Yeah, 71%. Either doing drugs, in jail, dead, you name it. And women typically end up being sluts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like over independent. I could do this by myself, and no guy wants that.
Yeah.
Sadly.
100%.
For y'all.
Okay. Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got another one from Walking the Wire. He says, for the fellas, Josh, Eric, and Basil, pick the girl
Come
you
on,
would
man. Bezos. Go
Yeah, he
ahead.
put Bezos. Pick the girl you would most want to marry your son to marry.
Okay. I like this one.
Bezos.
Okay. You know what? I'll go first.
Oh, this one is easy.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
This
easy.
one's super easy.
Damn. If it didn't have to do with age, it would be Dina.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I'm into younger guys.
But like,
You know what? No.
Fucking
Even
with you guys.
no. Let's take the women as they are. Even with age, which one would you pick?
even with damn, I
Yes.
was gonna say Dina though.
Okay, so still Dina. I would say
Damn,
I was
Leah's
gonna
close,
pick
though.
her, Leah.
Yeah, that's what I said. Leah's close,
But
though.
she has some really dumb.
Yeah. She got a little toxic shit on the back end.
like small little shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I would say Dina.
Mhm.
What about you, Josh?
The one on the corner right here.
Leah.
Leah?
Yeah.
Even with her dumb points?
I mean, she had
younger.
she's young, and I mean, she did have a few dumb points, but you know.
Okay, so you think our
Overall-
sons would be like teachable? Like
Okay, real
Younger
quick.
means she's more malleable.
Okay,
Okay.
real quick. Which one to fuck? Josh, which one to fuck? Like, which girl would you want your son to fuck? Like for a fun time?
Probably the same one, if not the one next to Basil.
The one next to Basil. Oh yeah, she's a
Her?
fun time for sure.
Yeah.
And she's paying for dinner. Okay, what about you over here? Which one? Nigga, you're black.
I pick her.
Your kid's gonna be black.
Miss
She
Puerto
loves-
Rican.
Okay, Miss Puerto Rican. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I would pick her because she's like paying for shit. You know what
Wait,
I
are we
mean?
talking about Mary? Or
But
I didn't say I
but
don't
then-
pay for shit
but
all the
then-
time.
but
That
then-
was that
but
one
then-
time.
but then my son wouldn't allow her to, so I would say it'd be
Miss Puerto
Miss
Rican.
Puerto
right?
Rican.
Yeah.
Because everyone else, yeah. Okay, Miss Puerto Rican.
It came to my thought. She did come to my thought.
Yeah.
For a second.
She's just a fun time, bro. Okay, cool. Any other super chats?
We got one more from Because. He says, ladies, we all know guys give great advice, but what is the best advice a girl has given you?
Okay, real quick, short and concise, because I want to do fuck, marry, kill. All right, what is the best advice a woman has given you? Speaking to the mic. Off the top of your head, ladies.
Off the top of my head is to respect myself.
Okay, one that you have not taken. What about you over there?
To stop going back to the same dude.
Okay, what about you over there?
To only give my time to people that show me that they're worth my time.
Okay, what about you over there?
Don't change yourself because someone did something to you.
Okay, I see what you're saying. What about you, Dina?
To not give up on myself.
Okay, what about you?
I'm blank. Sorry.
Okay. What about she's done. She's like literally exited the building, bro. What about you over there? Go ahead.
Be more present in the moment.
Okay, that's a good one. What about you, Puerto Rico?
To put myself first.
And last over there, which one?
I'd say the best advice a woman has taught me is to not let, basically, because I can be a masculine person, but not to let like bad things make me emasculate. You get what I'm trying to say?
I do
like
not.
basically to not let like the things that have like fucked me up with people make me like a masculine
Don't change yourself.
person.
I think what she means
like
is like
to be more soft.
the
because-
struggles. Not
Translate
to,
for me. Go ahead.
I think what she's trying to say is that to like her life struggles to not make her become like hyper independent, be like, oh, like I can do everything by myself, like I'm a boss bitch.
Okay.
Like
so
not
the-
to allow it to get her out of her own
Gotcha.
character.
So the opposite of what she's doing. Got
Right.
it. Okay. Shout out to her.
Good thing you don't know me.
All right. Any other super chats, bro?
No more.
Okay, cool. Ladies, listen. Before we end every show, we like to play a game called Fuck, Marry, Kill. Super, super fucking easy, okay? If you fuck this one up, god damn it. Okay? You literally just pick one of us three to fuck, marry, and kill. Okay? We will not get offended. You can kill any of us, I promise you. Okay. But before we do that, we like to get the last thoughts. Okay. So honest thoughts on the show. Go ahead.
This podcast is becoming my favorite podcast, and I really appreciate you guys having me back on.
Wow.
Well, thank you for coming
Shout out
back.
to
Shout out to you.
Okay. What about you? Thoughts on the show, birthday girl?
It was a shit, and I came on my birthday, so yeah.
Shout out to
It's the
her.
last show too, so
Yo,
like, yo.
Jules, make sure we make her like a special shot before she goes. Okay. Shout out to you. All right, what about you?
I haven't been here honestly in the past like 2-3 months, and coming back just made me remember how fun it was.
Yeah.
How I had such a good time from the beginning. So I just want to say thank you for having me back, even though I
Yeah.
flaked like 50 times.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
appreciate the time.
Yeah, no,
Whatever
shout out to
That's
you
you.
for sure. Yeah. And thanks for coming too. You were one of like the first
Yeah.
girls to come on. We're a new channel, 3 months in, and like I said, this is the last time you guys will see this setup.
Yo, she was here when it was just 4 like
Yeah.
big chairs.
Yeah,
type
yeah,
shit.
yeah. She was here, bro. So shout out to you, man. And like I said, we're really excited because next week we'll have a whole different setup. All you ladies will be on the table. You know, I won't have to tell you guys to speak into the fucking mic because we'll have the new mics.
Yeah, you won't be
Don't
able to
spill,
move those
don't spill
motherfuckers.
all the beans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
don't spill
Yeah. Okay, cool. Real quick, what about you over there?
I feel great about the podcast. That's it.
All right. I like
That
that.
was deep.
Very short and concise. What about you over there?
I always have a good time. I always have a good time.
Shout out to you. We appreciate you so much, by the
Oh,
way, because
God.
you bring up like
Aw,
a like a mature perspective.
Exactly. Like you have experience and shit like
she
that.
does, bro.
I
Like
just honestly like again, like you guys know, I've always said the reason why I do this is because the internet's forever.
Yeah.
Right. Like I'm worried about like my legacy. Like
Yeah.
I don't ever like want something to happen to me tomorrow. My daughter not know how I feel about things
Yeah.
or how I think about certain things. You
Damn.
know what I'm saying?
That's
so that's
She can always come look
she
back
can
at
always
the
go
this
back and
podcast.
say my mom
Yeah.
feels like this about
My
this,
mom was
or
on
my mom
Unfiltered
was like
Podcast.
this, or my
Exactly.
mom,
Yeah,
you
make
know
sure
what
she
I'm saying?
subscribes, okay?
Someone be like,
She's
"Oh,
only 14,
how do you
bro.
know
She's
your mom would think
She
like
still
that?"
got it. Okay. And listen, the one thing I'll say is that it's always good to take advice from your elders. Like your grandparents will always want the best for you. So
Of
shout out to you for
course.
coming to the podcast.
Thank you.
What about you? Honest thoughts on the show.
I had a lot of fun. It's just
Wait a minute,
really
hold
cool.
on, pause. Did he just say your grandparents always want the best for you? Eric?
Yo,
You didn't
You
catch
just
it.
caught it.
That shit took a
I was like,
while,
wait
bro.
a minute, hold up.
All right, cool. Thoughts on the show, go ahead.
I had a lot of fun. It's just really cold in here.
Okay,
Really
cool.
cold.
There's a lot of lights and you know we do that for a reason. There's a lot of people here, a lot of hot breath, there's a lot
Yeah.
of germs. So yeah, next time
Bring
you
a
let us
jacket.
know in advance and we'll definitely like help you out with that.
It's okay. I'll bring a jacket.
What about you? Go ahead. Thoughts on the show.
This is my second time here. I like how everybody's real and genuine. Like, we're not afraid to tell each other they're wrong or say whatever we got to say. And I think this was a really fun group, too.
Yes, this
This
was
was a lot of fucking
and-
energy. I'm
and
glad
then-
this was our last show with this setup, and it was a Friday.
yeah. And again, ladies, the reason why we're investing into a whole new setup is so that we don't have to have this anymore. We'll all just be talking to each other. It's gonna be really nice. Puerto Rico, go ahead.
Learning experience, and I
Speak
enjoyed
into the mic,
myself.
Puerto Rico.
Learning experience, and I enjoyed my time.
Okay. Puerto Rico, you seem like a really cool person, but yeah,
You just struggle with instruction.
yes. Like you are the type of person.
Why is he laughing? I feel like she really struggles with
Yeah.
that for real because of her reaction.
Listen, it's like, God damn it, bro. Like the guys that mess with you are very special people. Like they must have a lot of patience or they're just super desperate.
Wait, how old are you again?
Absolutely not.
How old are
Speak into the
you?
mic.
How old are
Speak
you?
into the
I
mic.
said absolutely not. No, I don't think that. I don't think personally. I don't think that. I just
Okay.
think I was just nervous. It's my first time on a podcast.
Okay, that
So
could be
next
it.
time
So
you come,
this
it'll
is-
be better.
Yes, next time it will definitely be better. I'm speaking into the mic. Hopefully, you guys can hear me.
Loud and
And
clear.
I was just
Wow.
really, really
Finally.
nervous.
Bro,
Yeah,
she
this
said
might
this
be
shit
so
for the
energy.
end of the show, bro.
All right.
She said all of that with her chest
Yeah.
right now.
I was just really, really nervous.
Into the mic.
Exactly. So the next time it will definitely not be like this, and I
I
won't
heard
be
the fucking
as
Yorker come out.
Right.
No, I'm serious. I won't be as
my fucking
Right. God damn. Okay.
shy.
What
Wait,
about
hold on,
you?
hold on. How old are you?
What? I'm not answering that question.
Oh, she's
I'm
old.
she's
older
old.
than you for
She's
sure.
old.
She's old.
I'm older
No,
than
no,
you for
no.
sure.
How old are you?
30.
Okay, so she's old.
Damn,
That's
you look
not
good for
that old.
30.
She looks really
Yeah,
young.
yeah.
30.
Hey, that's a
That's
Puerto
not that
Rican in
old.
her, bro. I'm telling
She
you.
was like
Yeah, we got
24.
good genes.
Yeah.
Wepa.
You're Puerto Rican too?
Half.
Are you
Puerto Rican and Dominican.
Okay, I'm Puerto Rican too. Are you proud of the way she represented us today?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm
Me
Dominican
too.
tonight.
Yeah. Me.
Wow.
All right. Well, we.
It's my first time. Cut me some slack. Cut me some slack. Come on, don't do me like that.
No, you did
Okay.
good. You did good. You
All right, what about
represented for the 30s.
What about you over there? Go ahead.
I had fun.
You had fun. Very profound. Okay, cool. Ladies, we're gonna play Fuck, Marry, and Kill. Okay. You know what? Since you like black people, we'll start off with you. Okay, you're special. So pick one of us to fuck, one of us to marry, one of us to kill. Speak into the mic too.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Okay. So, Jess, go.
I'm killing all you motherfuckers because daddy's here.
Period. Listen, man. Look, if she didn't kill us, he was.
Oh God.
Okay, what about you?
Guys, I'll just keep in mind this is just a game. Okay.
We know that.
Just a
Oh,
game.
is your boyfriend watching?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's not my boyfriend.
Okay,
And
so
I don't
fuck
even have the
America.
girlfriend. Okay.
Yo, you said that like one of us was gonna be like, yo, you said you were gonna fuck me.
Yeah,
No, whoa.
Like shit, like go to the room real quick.
Right.
Whoa, no.
Go ahead.
Too much. TMI.
So one to fuck, marry, and kill.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, marry, kill. Okay.
Yo, hold on. I'm really like, what's TMI mean?
Too much
Too much
information.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Bro.
All right. What about you over there? Go.
Marry, kill, fuck.
Marry, kill, and fuck. Okay. What about you?
The same answer as always. Marry. Wait, no, I switched
You
it last
switched
time.
it.
Marry, fuck, kill.
Okay. You know what? Since you've been here a few times, why'd you pick that?
Why did I pick
Yeah.
that? Well,
Be
Basil's
honest.
too young for me
Okay.
to marry.
Okay.
But I know him more than I know Josh.
Okay.
So I
Cool.
would fuck him before I fuck Josh
Good
because I
point.
don't know Josh.
Okay.
And then the reason why I would marry you is because one, you're the oldest one.
Okay.
And two, like the first time I was on the podcast, Eric said he would die for me.
He's not the oldest one.
I
I'm
was
the
like-
oldest one.
Okay.
Well, I don't know
But-
you, Josh, but still, that's what
Damn,
I'm saying.
yo,
I still don't
Josh,
know.
Hold on,
that's
hold
a
on.
compliment.
Yeah. I'm
Ru-
32. so-
Hold on, no, hold on, real quick, hold on. That what she's saying is true. I did say that.
No, but it was out of an example.
Yeah, no,
Nobody
for
to
sure.
think
Yeah.
that-
I want, yeah, no. And trust me, what I'm saying is, that's the type of dude that I am, though. Like, if you guys are in my studio, I feel responsible for all of you guys. Any real guy would feel responsible for all of you guys. Now, if you're out in the street, in a club, I'm not dying for you.
Yeah, no.
I'm dying for her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm protecting myself and my future. So, yeah, let's not get that mistaken.
Oh, that's so romantical.
All right.
Aw.
What about
That's
you?
so cute.
Want to fuck, marry, and kill. Go.
Marry, kill. Okay, no, I'm switching it. Marry, kill, fuck.
Okay, marry, kill, fuck. All right. Miss Puerto Rican, go ahead.
I'm killing all of y'all. You guys hurt my feelings today.
Okay, let's play the game though. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Marry,
Into the mic though.
marry, fuck, kill.
Okay, why you killing me?
Because I don't like you today. You hurt my feelings.
Okay, shout out to you. Yeah, it's always the feelings. All right, what about you over there? Want to fuck, marry, and kill. Go ahead.
Marry, fuck, kill.
Marry, fuck, and kill. Okay, what about you over there in the corner? Go ahead.
I'm finna kill Ethan.
The fuck did
What
Ethan
the
do?
fuck?
Yeah, what does
Ethan
Ethan have to do with it? Poor
Eric, I
Ethan.
meant Eric.
Ethan's not even part of the
God
game.
damn.
Yeah.
I meant to
Ethan's
say I
like,
was gonna
what?
marry Ethan.
But
You
it's
know
because
that's
she
what I
said that
always
and he,
say,
like,
but
just
like
looked
I'm
down,
sorry,
like,
Ethan. I'm sorry. I meant to say I'm finna kill Eric. My bad.
She about to
was
walk
like,
home.
fuck.
All right.
I'll
So,
fuck Basil and marry Ethan and I'll kill you.
okay, so
is not part of the
Yeah,
Yeah, he's not.
It's the
Yeah.
producer, Josh.
yeah, it's three of us. Go ahead.
She always picks Ethan.
Yeah, she got loyalty then.
That's cool,
Yeah.
but you got to
Hey,
pick
yo.
the guys in the game. Go ahead.
Okay, then I guess I'm forced to fuck this dude.
I
know what I'm saying.
All right, cool.
This guy.
Okay, listen, man. You guys were amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, we appreciate it. Trust me.
No. Actually, Josh, play the game. Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh, okay, cool. You guys want to play too? Okay, cool. Josh, pick one to fuck, marry, and kill.
All right. I'm killing the girl on the sofa with the hat.
Okay.
Marrying the one on the corner here. I forgot her name. Leah.
Leah. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, you got a
And-
thing for Leah, huh?
And I'm fucking
She's
Dina.
single, and you're fucking Dina. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Where? All right.
It's the
All right,
first time
Josh.
somebody said they were.
All right, Josh.
I'm just kidding. That's not something to be proud of.
Listen, even the older women want to get fucked. Okay.
God.
Just kidding.
Don't forget about the cougars out there.
Exactly.
All right.
Who needs to?
They have these too. Basil, go ahead.
All right, marry Dina.
Okay.
I'm killing Didi. And I'm fucking the shit out of the Puerto Rican.
Okay.
You got a thing for you, bro.
Yeah, you gotta think for them Puerto Ricans.
Watch out.
I like
Just
Latinos.
Puerto Rican's too annoying, so no. I'm killing the girl with the black hat. She was. We can all agree she's the fucking most annoying one here.
We're marrying Miss.
Oh, for sure. But she knows the
You
game.
know.
Okay. I would have to marry Dina. She's the most mature. Okay. She's the most rational one here. Logical. Okay. She would, I don't know. I feel like she'd give peace. You know what I mean? And to have fun with, fuck. I think it would just, I'm sorry. It's gonna have to be you. Yeah.
Damn, all right.
Yeah, you're a fun time. You're a fun time for sure. Okay. Listen, man. Shout out to the chat. Chat, you guys were amazing as always.
We got one more super chat from
Okay,
Base.
let's
He
go ahead and read
says,
it.
"Shout out to you, gentlemen."
Yeah, shout out to you,
Shout out to
Base,
you,
too,
brother.
man. Listen, we cannot. Josh is like, shut up, Eric. You're talking too much. You know, I don't want to give you guys too much on what we're gonna do this weekend, but I promise you, we're gonna work hard as fuck, man. Next week, you guys are gonna see a whole new setup. We would be nothing without you guys, man. We wouldn't even be anything without the ladies here. Okay, we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for coming. A few of you guys have been here before. We really appreciate you guys, and we look forward to this new chapter that we're about to start on. So, catch us on Monday for the nighttime show. We'll see you guys later. Peace.